Relax, Beth. Morty can handle it. We're just going to check out that weird field with the word slaughter suck written in the middle.
Seriously? Slaughter suck. That's messed up, even for us.
Come on, Summer, don't be a prude. We're just gonna see what's going on there, nothing more.
Morty, Beth, Rick, and Summer arrive at the field.
Ah, guys, do you see that? The word slaughter suck is repeating all over the field.
That's disturbing. How is that even possible?
Well, it seems we stumbled upon a literal manifestation of my darkest secrets. Impressive.
Wait, what? Your secrets are written all over this place?
Oh, Morty, you have no idea. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
As they walk further, they see strange creatures roaming the field.
Holy crap, Rick. Are those zombie penguins?
Looks that way. Seems like I did a little experiment gone wrong once again. My bad.
Seriously, Dad? Zombie penguins? Can't you keep your experiments under control for once?
Hey, I can't be expected to contain my genius. Sometimes things just go sideways.
Morty notices a giant portal in the middle of the field.
Oh, guys, I think that portal is sucking everything in.
Great observation, Morty. Looks like this place is collapsing.
Everyone runs towards the portal as more zombie penguins chase them.
Are we gonna die here, Rick?
Ah, Summer, we just need to use the portal and find our way out of here.
They all jump into the portal and end up in an alternate dimension.
What the hell? Where are we now, Rick?
Looks like we're in a dimension where everything is made out of candy. Sweet.
Morty licks a wall.
It tastes like bubblegum. This is awesome.
Stay focused, Morty. We need to find a way back home.
After a series of dangerous encounters with candy creatures and licorice forests, they find another portal.
Please tell me this portal leads back home. Rick.
Only one way to find out, Summer. Let's roll the dice one more time.
They jump through the portal and miraculously end up back in their own dimension.
Thank God we made it back in one piece. Rick, promise me no more crazy adventures like this ever again.
No promises, Beth. The universe is a wild place, and we're just along for the ride.
Morty sighs.
You know, Rick, sometimes I wish our adventures were a little less intense.
Welcome to my world, Morty. Now let's go grab some interdimensional pizza.
They all walk off, leaving behind the chaotic field of slaughter suck. End.
Morty, I've come up with a plan so outrageous, it's practically begging for a Lifetime Achievement Award in insanity.
Ah, Rick, I hope it's not another one of those get-rich-quick schemes involving pan-dimensional investments. Last time, we almost ended up bankrupt and chased by a horde of space creditors.
Don't worry, Morty. This plan is foolproof. We're gonna blow up my favorite Arby's.
Blow up Arby's? Why, Rick?
Look, Morty, I can't explain it to you without using a lot of big science words that'll make your head spin like a top on a lazy Susan. Just know that Arby's crossed me one too many times, and I won't stand idly by while they desecrate fast food sandwiches.
Sighs. Okay, Rick. But can we at least finish this conversation while having our dinner?
Fine, Morty, but just keep in mind, we may be sharing this meal with the enemy. Ain't no saying who's in league with Arby's these days.
Across the table, Jerry is pretending to listen, but secretly thinking about the latest gossip. Speaking of secrets, guys, did you hear about Janet from accounting? Turns out, she's been giving office supplies to the rival company next door. Scandalous.
Rolling eyes. Wow, Jerry, that's some riveting gossip. Meanwhile, Morty and I are plotting the destruction of an entire fast food chain. Priorities, Jerry, priorities.
Nervously, Rick, don't you think blowing up Arby's is a bit excessive? I mean, couldn't we just boycott them or something?
Morty, you can't solve everything with a boycott. This requires a more dramatic gesture. Now pass me the wine before I reconsider bringing you along.
Meanwhile, the conversation at the table grows louder as the wine flows. And then, get this, I heard Tammy from HR is secretly dating her own cousin. Can you believe it?
Jerry, you never cease to amaze me. The worlds and dimensions we traverse, and your gossipy little mind is the only thing blowing up around here.
Chuckles. Yeah, Jerry, you're like the TMZ of incompetence.
Defensively, well, at least I'm not blowing up fast food joints.
Don't worry, Jerry. Once we're done here, I'll take you on an exciting field trip to watch Arby's go up in flames. How's that for an adventure?
Gulp. Rick, I think I left the oven on at home. Gotta go. Rick and Morty laugh as Jerry flees the scene.
Morty, sometimes I wonder how we ended up with a family full of cowards and gossip queens.
Yeah, Rick, it's certainly statistically improbable. But hey, at least it keeps things interesting.
They clink their glasses together, ready to embark on their misadventure.
The demise of Arby's, Morty. We shall feast upon the ashes of mediocrity.
Cheers, Rick. Let's just hope this plan doesn't lead to another intergalactic incident.
Peter, hey Lois, look what I got.
Lois, what is it, Peter?
Peter, wax replicas of everything we own. Look at this wax dining table. It's so shiny and waxy.
Lois, Peter, I can't believe you wasted our money on this nonsense.
Peter, oh, Lois, you're just jealous because my wax replicas are awesome. Look at this wax Stewie. He's an exact replica.
Stewie. That's just disturbing, you imbecilic buffoon. I demand you remove that grotesque wax version of me this instant.
Peter, relax, Stewie. It's just a harmless prank.
Stewie. Harmless? I'll show you, harmless.
Cutaway gag 1.
Peter, voiceover, and now, an exclusive look behind the scenes of the Quahog Wax Museum.
A camera shows Peter wearing a security guard uniform, eating a sandwich.
Peter is security guard. Oh, look at this, it's a wax statue of Elvis. Whoops, I ate the head, man, people are gonna be pissed.
Cut back to Peter and Stewie.
Stewie. You moron, I warned you.
Peter, all right. Let's get rid of the wax Stewie. But first, let's take a family photo with our wax replicas.
Lois, fine, Peter. But make it quick, I have better things to do.
They all gather around for the photo.
Peter, say, wax.
Lois, wax.
Stewie. Oh, for God's sake.
Cutaway gag 2.
Peter, voiceover, meanwhile, at the Quahog Wax Museum.
Camera shows a wax replica of the Griffin family.
Visitor, wow, these wax figures are incredibly lifelike.
Visitor's friend. Yeah, it's almost like they're real and trapped in an eternal state of agony. Huh, kidding, let's take a selfie.
They take a selfie with the wax figures.
Visitor's friend. Hashtag wax life.
Cut back to Peter and the family.
Lois, Peter, I can't believe you convinced me to take this ridiculous photo.
Peter, come on, Lois. It's a memory we'll cherish forever. And we can even pass it down to our children and grandchildren.
Stewie. We're not having children, and I have no intentions of procreating with anyone in this room.
Peter, all right then. Let's just focus on removing the wax replicas.
They start removing the wax replicas one by one.
Peter, wow, this wax version of the living room couch is heavier than the real one.
Lois, Peter, don't be ridiculous. They're made of wax, they can't be heavier.
Cutaway gag 3.
Peter, voiceover, meanwhile, at the Quahog Wax Museum gift shop.
Customers browse the selection of wax figurines.
Customer 1. Ooh, they have a wax Brian. Let's buy it.
Customer 2. Are you sure? I mean, it's just a wax figure.
Wax Brian comes to life.
Wax Brian. Oh, it's real, alright. Real enough to bite your face off.
Customers scream and run away. Cut back to Peter and the family.
Stewie. Finally, the wax replicas are gone. I hope you're satisfied, you imbecile.
Peter. Yep, mission accomplished. Now, let's never speak of this again.
Lois. Agreed.
They all exit the room, leaving behind a trail of melted wax. The Griffins learn their lesson about impulsive purchases and quickly disposing of wax replicas. They embrace the chaos that often follows their escapades and move on with their quirky lives. In the end, no matter how strange or absurd their adventures may be, the Griffins always find a way to come together as a family and make even the most outrageous situations work.
Peter. Hey Lois, check this out. I've just ordered a bunch of cardboard cutouts online.
Lois. Oh, Peter. What on earth are you going to do with those?
Peter. Well, you know how much I love practical jokes. I'm going to replace everything in the house with cardboard cutouts.
Lois. Peter, that's a terrible idea. We're going to end up living in a cardboard world.
Peter, relax, Lois. It'll be hilarious. Just imagine the look on everyone's faces when they see a cardboard toilet or a cardboard refrigerator.
Scene transition to the house. Everything is replaced with cardboard cutouts.
Lois. Peter, the kids are going to be devastated. Stewie won't even know which cutout is his real crib.
Peter. Oh come on, Lois. They'll get over it. Look, even Brian has a cardboard doghouse.
Stewie. Baby voice. This is absurd. How am I supposed to plan my world domination surrounded by flat cardboard imitations?
Peter, relax, Stewie. Maybe you can use them as decoys to confuse your enemies.
Scene transition to a cutaway gag.
Peter, you know, once I tried replacing myself with a cardboard cutout during a meeting at work. They couldn't even tell the difference.
Scene transition back to the house.
Lois. Peter, this whole cardboard thing is getting out of hand. We need to get our real stuff back.
Peter, nah, Lois. Look, we even have cutouts of our neighbors now. We don't need to interact with real people anymore.
Scene transition to another cutaway gag.
Peter, remember that time I replaced our car with a cardboard cutout? The cops couldn't catch me cause they couldn't find my getaway vehicle.
Scene transition back to the house.
Lois. Peter, this has gone too far. I'm going to call the online store and ask them to stop delivering those cutouts.
Peter, but Lois, I was just about to replace myself with a cardboard cutout to see if anyone would notice.
Lois. That's it, Peter. This cardboard madness ends now.
Scene transition to another cutaway gag.
Peter, you guys remember that time I replaced my brain with a cardboard cutout? Yeah, me neither.
Scene transition to conclusion.
Lois. Well, I'm glad we finally got rid of all those cardboard cutouts. Our house feels like a home again.
Peter. Yeah, I guess it was a bit excessive. But you can't deny it was fun while it lasted, Lois.
Scene ends with all the cardboard cutouts being thrown into a dumpster.
Note: the story is structured as follows.
Peter buys cardboard cutouts and plans to replace everything in the house.
Incident: the family adjusts to the cardboard world and faces challenges.
Progression. Cutaway gags provide comic relief related to the cardboard theme.
Lois confronts Peter and wants to put an end to the situation. The family agrees to get rid of the cardboard cutouts and restore their home. Title: Anime City Chronicles, Episode 1, The Birth of Anime City.
Characters, asterisk.
1. Akira Toriyama, renowned manga artist. 2. Masashi Kishimoto, popular mangaka. 3. Junji Ito, acclaimed horror manga author. 4. Rumiko Takahashi, prolific manga artist. 5. Creator, narrator, and overseer of Anime City. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. The creator has summoned Akira Toriyama, Masashi Kishimoto, Junji Ito, and Rumiko Takahashi to a secret meeting in Anime City. They all gather around a table, facing a large painting of a train on a track in the city, with buildings and trees in the background and a red car on the track.
Incident, asterisk.
Akira Toriyama, what the fuck kind of meeting is this? We're all busy as shit, creator.
Creator, smirking, oh, my dear artists, this isn't just any meeting. I have summoned you all to witness the birth of something spectacular.
Sashi Kishimoto, don't get all high and mighty, creator. We've seen it all. Junji Ito, yeah, I've drawn some twisted shit myself. What's so special about this?
Creator, pointing to the painting. This painting is the key. Together, we will bring this city to life, Anime City, where all our characters can coexist in harmony.
Rumiko Takahashi, are you out of your fucking mind? Do you realize the chaos that would ensue?
Progression, asterisk.
Creator, chaos? Oh, that's exactly what this world needs. Our characters crossing paths, fighting one another, and maybe even engaging in some adult activities.
Akira Toriyama, you sick bastard. I won't allow Goku to be mixed up in your perverted fantasies.
Sashi Kishimoto, Naruto won't be a part of this either. We've worked too damn hard to have him defiled by your twisted delusions. Junji Ito, my monsters should remain in their own nightmares, not roaming freely in some sick amalgamation.
Rumiko Takahashi, Inuyasha deserves better. I won't let him become a pawn in your sick game.
Creator, oh, you misunderstand me. This is about artistic genius, unleashing the limitless possibilities within our shared creations.
Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk.
Akira Toriyama, reluctantly, fine, I'm in. But you better tread carefully, creator.
Sashi Kishimoto, I suppose it could be interesting, but don't push your luck. Junji Ito, grinning, I have a feeling this nightmare will be right up my alley. Count me in.
Rumiko Takahashi, well, if it means expanding the world of my beloved characters, I'm intrigued. Just don't fuck it up.
Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. As the creator smiles, the painting begins to shimmer and shake. Slowly, the characters from each artist's manga start stepping out of the canvas, their eyes wide with confusion and curiosity. The air fills with a chaotic mix of shouting, laughter, and the sound of fists colliding. Anime City comes to life, a vibrant and unpredictable world where the wildest dreams and darkest nightmares collide. It will be a place where characters cross paths, friendships are formed, and erotic fanfictions are shamelessly written. But deep down, the artists know that they have unleashed something uncontrollable upon the world, something that will forever change the landscape of anime and manga. And so begins the legend of Anime City.
Morty, Morty, Morty. Do you see this? Another one of those idiotic rock band posters.
Oh, yeah, Rick. It's just a poster for a band called Rockin' Rosie. So what?
Morty, listen up. This band poster is scientifically improbable. Look at that guy on the poster, with a dog in his lap, strumming a guitar. It's preposterous.
Preposterous? What's so preposterous about it, Rick?
Well, Morty, let me educate you. It goes against Rule 34.
Rule 34? You mean, like, that internet rule?
No, you naive little twerp. The real Rule 34 is about people and dogs, not some perverted online nonsense. Rule 34 clearly states, if it exists, there is a rock band poster of a guy with a dog in his lap, strumming a guitar.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? Is this dog also a lead singer or something?
Oh, Jerry, please. Don't try to understand it. Just accept that Rick is always right.
Thank you, Beth. That's the first intelligent thing you've said all day.
Sighs, you're welcome, Rick.
So, if this isn't Rule 34, what is it then, Rick?
Ah, Morty, you've activated my scientific curiosity. Allow me to enlighten you with Rule 82. If it exists, there is a rock band poster of it, no matter how absurd or statistically improbable.
Geez, Rick, I never realized there were so many rules about rock band posters.
Morty, rock band posters are just the tip of the iceberg. There are countless scientific principles governing the universe, like Rule 47. All rock bands will eventually have a reunion tour.
Does that mean I can still fulfill my dream of being a rock star?
Oh, Jerry, dreaming is all you'll ever do. Let's continue with Rule 63. For every male rock band member, there is a female counterpart with a provocative outfit.
Oh great, now I have to worry about groupies for imaginary band members.
Rick, can't we just leave the rules alone and enjoy the music?
Morty, where's the fun in that? We're scientists, not groupie-loving simpletons.
Muttering, speak for yourself, Rick.
And finally, Morty, Rule 99. No matter how terrible a band is, they will always have die-hard fans defending their awful taste in music.
Well, that explains your fandom, Jerry.
Hey, I have great taste in music.
Okay, enough with the rules, Rick. Let's just rock out to Rockin' Rosie.
Fine, Morty, but remember, there is no scientific explanation for bad taste in music.
Sighs, I swear, the things we do for family bonding.
Music blares as they all listen to the band Rockin' Rosie, accepting the absurdity of the universe and their own questionable choices.
Hey Morty, check out these peppers I picked up from another dimension. They're like nothing you've ever tasted before.
Rick, are you sure they're safe to eat? They look pretty intense.
Safe, Morty, safety is for losers. We're talking about interdimensional peppers here. The odds of any negative consequences are statistically insignificant.
Suddenly entering the room, hey guys, what's all the commotion about?
Oh, Jerry, just the fact that we're about to embark on an incredibly risky culinary adventure with these ultra-spicy peppers.
Spicy peppers? Count me in. I can handle anything.
Entering as well, did someone say something about spicy peppers? You know I can't resist a challenge.
I want in too. We're gonna eat peppers and be cool.
Alright, settle down, everybody. Now, these peppers range from mildly hot to melt your face off spicy. Choose wisely.
I'll start with this green one. Takes a bite and immediately starts sweating.
I'm not scared. Give me the red one. Takes a bite and gasps for air.
Let's see what all the fuss is about. Grabs a green pepper and takes a bite asterisk, oh my god, the burning.
Mom, Dad, you're such rookies. Grabs a red pepper and takes a bite, this is nothing.
Impressive, Summer, but can you handle this? Grabs an orange pepper and takes a bite.
Rick, are you seriously trying to kill us?
I can't feel my face.
Rick, what did you do? Why are you still standing?
Simple, Beth. I've built up an immunity to spice over the years. It's a side effect of being smarter than everyone else.
Gosh, Rick, can you be any more insufferable?
Oh, please, Summer. I'd like to see you accomplish even a fraction of what I have.
Guys, our faces might be melting, but we're missing the big picture here. We're eating peppers from a different dimension.
Morty's right. This is like winning the spicy lottery.
I've never tasted anything quite like this. It's weirdly addictive.
Well, I guess we'll all have to stay in the bathroom for the next few days.
Bathroom breaks are for the weak, Summer. I shall conquer these peppers like a true interdimensional warrior.
I can hear my stomach protesting already. It's gonna be a long night.
Maybe this was a bad idea after all.
Too late to turn back now. Pass me the milk, please.
You know what they say, no pain, no gain. Let's finish these peppers, guys.
That's the spirit, Summer. Adventure awaits, even if it's in the form of peppers. Morty, I swear if I see one more wacko conspiracy theorist today, I'm gonna lose it.
Geez, Rick, I didn't know you had any moral values left.
Well, strap in, Morty. Today's the day we're gonna expose the truth about that so-called royal court building.
What's so special about it?
Rumor has it, Morty, it's actually a high-end alien strip club.
Seriously, Rick? A strip club?
Hey, don't knock it till you've seen an intergalactic pole dance, Morty. They defy gravity, literally.
I can't believe we're investigating this.
The duo approaches the building, but before they can reach it, Jerry appears. Hey guys, what's going on?
Go home, Jerry. This is Rick and Morty business.
Oh no, I want to be a part of this. I need some excitement in my life.
Beth, overhearing, speaking of excitement, are we talking about that strip club again? Count me in.
Seriously, Mom? You're joining too?
Hey, I'm a grown woman who can appreciate some out-of-this-world entertainment.
Alright, fine. The more the merrier. Just don't touch anything, especially the dancers.
The group enters the royal court, only to discover it's just a regular office building.
I can't believe we fell for this. It's just an ordinary place.
Well, Morty, seems like we've been bamboozled.
So, no alien strippers then?
Ah, man. That would have been something.
I guess we should have known better.
Just as they start leaving, the building starts shaking.
Rick, what's happening?
Hold on tight, Morty. We're about to experience a freaking earthquake.
The building suddenly transforms into a massive spaceship.
Holy crap, Dad. You were right about the strip club.
Don't get too excited, Summer. This isn't a strip club. It's an intergalactic Supreme Court.
Whoa, are we in legal trouble now?
No, Jerry. This is just a random turn of events that happens in our lives.
As the ship takes off, they find themselves in a courtroom filled with alien judges.
Alien Judge. Rick Sanchez, you are charged with meddling in forbidden knowledge.
Oh, come on. I didn't even do anything this time.
We just wanted to see some alien strippers, Your Honor.
Alien Judge. Silence. We have reviewed your case and have decided.
The ship suddenly transforms back into the regular office building, leaving everyone confused.
What just happened?
I think the universe has a sick sense of humor.
Well, at least we're all safe.
True, but where the hell are the strippers?
They all burst into laughter as they walk away from the bewildering encounter.
I guess some things are better left to the imagination.
Or until we find a more reliable source of alien strip clubs, Morty. Let's get back to the drawing board.
Peter, hey Lois, I'm gonna go pick up Stewie from daycare in the new red truck I bought.
Lois, Peter, do you really need another vehicle?
Peter, Lois, when have I ever made rational decisions? Anyway, it's gonna be awesome.
Incident.
Peter, alright, Stewie, buckle up. We're going for a ride in my new truck.
Stewie. Oh, goody. I'm sure this is going to end well.
Progression.
Peter, look at me, Stewie. I'm a badass truck driver.
Stewie. You're more like a walking disaster waiting to happen.
Peter, oh, Stewie, that hurt my feelings. But look, there's a tall building with a sign on its side.
Stewie. Please tell me you're not going to do something stupid.
Peter, stupid? Me? Never. Watch this.
Peter drives the truck towards the building, but as he gets closer, an evil man with a microphone head appears on the roof. Evil man, Peter Griffin. Prepare to meet your doom.
Peter, who the hell are you, and why do you have a microphone for a head?
Evil man. I am Megaphone Man, and I will use my power of amplified sound to crush you. Cutaway gag 1.
Peter, in flashback, remember the time I tried to enter an opera singing contest?
Flashback to Peter singing terribly, causing the microphone to explode.
Opera Judge. My God, his voice is like an ear-piercing scream.
Back to the present.
Peter, Megaphone Man, I've faced worse than you. Bring it on.
Denouement. Peter engages in a dramatic and intense battle with Megaphone Man, dodging sound waves and hurling insults.
Peter, you think you can outshout me, Megaphone Man? Well, I've been married to Lois for years. My eardrums are made of steel.
Megaphone Man, the volume of my voice will shatter your puny resistance.
Progression. Peter manages to get close to Megaphone Man and reaches for the microphone on his head.
Peter, say hello to silence, you noise-polluting freak.
Peter rips off the microphone, causing Megaphone Man to lose his powers.
Megaphone Man, no, my power is gone.
Peter, that's right, and now it's time for you to face the wrath of the Griffins.
Cutaway gag 2.
Lois, Peter, do you remember when we went on that family vacation to the mountains?
Peter, Lois, and the kids are shown hiking up a mountain.
Peter, look, everyone, an echo. Watch this.
Peter screams into the mountain, causing an avalanche. Back to the present.
Peter, memories. Now, where were we?
Conclusion. Peter defeats Megaphone Man and saves the day, returning to the truck with Stewie.
Stewie. Well, Peter, I must give credit where it's due. You managed to triumph over that absurd villain.
Peter, thanks, Stewie. I guess sometimes a crazy man with a microphone head just needs a dose of Peter Griffin madness.
Stewie. Yes, madness, indeed. Now, can we please drive home safely?
Peter, of course, Stewie. But first, let me show you how we can drive this truck on 2 wheels.
Cutaway gag 3.
Peter, in flashback, remember when I tried to impress the guys at the junkyard?
Peter drives a truck on 2 wheels, crashing into a pile of scrap metal.
Peter, nailed it.
Back to the present.
Stewie. Mother, for the love of God, can we please move out of this town?
Lois, I couldn't agree more, Stewie. Someplace quiet and sensible sounds heavenly right now.
Peter, enthusiastically. Hey Lois, guess what I got today?
Lois, sighs. What did you do now, Peter?
Peter, proudly. I got wax replicas of everything. Look, here's a wax replica of me.
Lois, unimpressed. Great, Peter. Just what we needed, more useless junk.
Peter, ignoring her. And look at this, a wax replica of Stewie. Now he can torment his own little wax self.
Stewie. Annoyed. Oh, please. Like I need any help in the torment department, Father.
Chris, excitedly, look, Mom, I got a wax replica of Meg. Now I can finally hang out with someone cool.
Meg, irritated. Oh, shut up, Chris. No one asked for your opinion.
Peter, interrupting. Hey, guys. I even got a wax replica of our house. Now we can have a housewarming party every day.
Lois, sarcastically. Oh joy, perpetual housewarming. Just what I always dreamed of.
Scene shifts to the family gathered around the wax replica of the Quahog City Hall.
Peter, grinning. And this is the best one yet. A wax replica of Quahog City Hall.
Stewie. Curious, what on earth possessed you to get that, Peter?
Peter, excitedly. Oh, you'll see, Stewie. Just wait for it.
Scene transitions to a cutaway gag. Peter, dressed as an astronaut, bursts into the Oval Office and demands to dive into a pool filled with macaroni and cheese. President Nixon, sitting at his desk, looks bewildered.
Nixon, what the hell are you on, son?
Peter, excitedly. Macaroni and cheese. It's like diving into a pool of deliciousness.
Scene transitions back to the living room.
Lois, exasperated. Peter, what is your obsession with wax replicas?
Peter, grinning mischievously. Well, you know how I always wanted to have a twin brother?
Scene transitions to a cutaway gag. Peter, with a wax replica of himself, goes out to a fancy restaurant.
Peter, to the wax replica. Okay, we'll take the steak for 2, medium rare. And make sure his side of mashed potatoes has extra butter.
Scene transitions back to the living room.
Lois, confused. That's actually kind of sad, Peter.
Meg, mocking, yeah, imagine having a twin who doesn't say or do anything.
Stewie, smirking, just like Meg, then.
Meg, fuming, shut up, Stewie. Scene transitions to a cutaway gag. Peter, with a wax replica of Meg, takes her to the DMV to wait in line for him.
Peter, to the wax replica. Don't worry, Meg, you'll be able to sit here for hours without complaining.
Scene transitions back to the living room.
Peter, laughing. Oh, the possibilities are endless.
Lois, shaking her head. This is ridiculous. We're not keeping all these wax replicas.
Peter, defiantly. Oh, but we are. Every single one.
Scene transitions to a cutaway gag. The Griffin's house becomes overrun with wax replicas of famous celebrities, causing chaos and hilarity.
Lois, exasperated. Peter, this is getting out of hand.
Peter, grinning. Isn't it amazing, Lois? It's like I have my own wax museum.
Scene transitions to the conclusion. The Griffin's house is now stuffed with wax replicas, making any movement impossible.
Lois, frustrated. Peter, this is madness. We can't move around in our own house.
Peter, oblivious. Don't worry, Lois, we'll just have to live like statues. It'll be great.
Scene ends with the Griffins frozen in place, surrounded by their wax replicas, as the scene pans out to the futuristic Quahog skyline. End of episode.
Look at this long, white road, Morty. It's like an invitation to a dimension we've never been to before.
Rick, are you sure it's safe? There's nothing around, just trees and grass. I mean, it's like one of those horror movies.
Morty, you worry too much. Besides, I've got my trusty portal gun and some experimental alien technology. What could possibly go wrong?
Interrupting. Hey guys, mind if I tag along? Beth left me again, and I could use some excitement.
Jerry, seriously, can't you find someone else to mooch off?
Well, you seem to be the only adventurous person I know. Plus, I heard you have a stockpile of plutonian ore.
Rolls eyes. Fine, tag along. But don't touch anything.
As they drive down the road, everything around them suddenly starts morphing into various shapes and colors.
Rick, something's definitely wrong here.
No shit, Sherlock. Looks like reality is having a bit of an acid trip. Hold on tight, Morty.
Time jumps forward, and the car suddenly stops in front of a clock tower. What the hell? Did we just travel through time?
No, we just took a wrong turn somewhere in the multiverse. This is dilapidated dimension 327, where time and space have a bad breakup.
So, how do we get back?
We need to find the singularity crystal. It's hidden at the top of that clock tower. The catch? The tower is guarded by a deranged robotic clown.
Seriously? Can't we just call an Uber and get out of here?
Jerry, you cowardly buffoon. The Uber app doesn't work in alternate dimensions.
They face the robotic clown, engaging in an intense battle.
Panicking. Rick, we can't defeat this thing. It's too powerful.
Morty, have some faith. I've modified the plasma destabilizer for this exact situation.
They manage to defeat the robotic clown, reach the top of the clock tower, and find the singularity crystal. In awe. Wow, that's a big shiny rock. What does it do?
It holds within it the power to stabilize this dimension and restore everything back to normal.
As Rick activates the crystal, reality begins to reset itself.
Phew, thank goodness that's over. I never want to mess with alternate dimensions again.
Relax, Morty. It's all part of the grand cosmic adventure. Life would be pretty boring without a little chaos.
Sarcastically, yeah, because chaos is exactly what I was missing in my life. They all laugh as reality settles, and they find themselves back on the long white road.
Well, at least Jerry didn't get us killed this time. Ready for the next mind-bending expedition, Morty?
I guess so, Rick. Just promise me no more robotic clowns, okay?
Yeah, and no more alternate dimensions. How about we stick to reality for a while?
Smirking. Oh, where's the fun in that, Jerry? Let's embrace the madness and continue the ever-crazy adventure of Rick and Morty.
They drive off into the unknown, ready for the next bizarre escapade.
Hey Morty, you ever wonder if there's a multiverse where Jerry isn't a complete loser?
No, Rick, I try not to think about it. But hey, have you seen the way Jerry styled his hair today?
Oh geez, Morty, that is one statistically improbable hairstyle. I've seen better hair choices on a genetically modified pickle.
Hey guys, what do you think of my new look? I call it the Jerry Swirl.
Rolls her eyes. Oh Jerry, you never cease to amaze me with your poor life choices.
Dad, seriously? You look like a poorly drawn 80s cartoon character.
Well, maybe you guys just don't have the fashion sense to appreciate my brilliance.
Fashion sense? Jerry, you couldn't find fashion sense if it bit you in the ass. And trust me, I've seen some weird shit in fashion.
Yeah, Jerry, it's like you shaved your head, stapled a squirrel to it, and then used a vacuum cleaner to give it the perfect swirl.
Defensively, well, at least I'm trying something different. You guys are just a bunch of fashion sheep.
Sheep or not, Jerry, we're not following you off that fashion cliff. Just go back to your old hairstyle, okay?
Honestly, Dad, the new hairstyle makes you look like a discount used car salesman.
Hurt, fine. I'll change it back, but don't expect me to take any fashion advice from you ingrates again.
Please, Jerry, the only advice people should take from you is on how not to screw up everything in their lives.
Beth, Summer, and Morty burst into laughter.
Gossiping? Hey Morty, have you heard about that new guy in school? He wears a black suit, a black tie, a white shirt, a black suit.
Joining in, yeah, and don't forget the black suit and the black tie. Man, that guy really knows how to diversify his wardrobe.
Alright, enough chit-chat, we got more important things to do. Like, you know, saving the universe or something.
Yeah, let's leave the hair disasters to Jerry, and focus on not destroying everything we hold dear.
Mumbling, I heard that.
Of course you did, Jerry. You may have terrible fashion choices, but your hearing is strangely selective.
Well, at least we can always count on Jerry for some comic relief. Even if it's unintentional.
Morty, Rick, Beth, and Summer share a chuckle while Jerry sulks in the corner, contemplating his next questionable fashion choice.
Note: I apologize, but I am not able to generate that story for you.
Peter, looking at the blue man. Whoa, Lois. Look at this guy with a fucking microphone for a head. What the hell is he up to?
Lois rolls her eyes. Peter, you should leave him alone. He's probably just an eccentric performer or something.
Peter, grinning. Well, I'm gonna go have a chat with him. Maybe he's got a voice like an angel or something.
As Peter approaches, the blue man turns his microphone towards him, emitting a high-pitched screech that causes Peter to cover his ears in pain.
Peter, what the fuck, man? That's not cool.
Blue man, distorted voice, foolish mortal. Your eardrums are no match for my sonic powers. Prepare to face your doom.
Without warning, the blue man fires a beam of energy from his microphone, narrowly missing Peter's head.
Peter, holy shit, Lois. This dude means business. I gotta fight fire with fire.
Lois sighs and shakes her head in disbelief. Scene cuts to Peter training in a montage, trying various bizarre methods to defeat the blue man.
Cutaway gag 1.
Peter, wearing a pink tutu and twirling a baton. Come on, Stewie. Help me channel your inner ballet dancer to defeat this guy.
Stewie. Covered in glitter. Oh, marvelous. Let's pirouette our way to victory, Peter.
Back to reality.
Peter, alright, time to take on that microphone-headed bastard.
Peter confronts the blue man in an epic battle.
Cutaway gag 2.
Peter, wearing a samurai outfit. Lois, I'm gonna learn the ancient art of sword fighting to vanquish this enemy.
Lois, Peter, that's just a spatula. You're vacuuming the rug.
Back to reality.
Peter, charging towards the blue man, for Quahog.
As they engage in a fierce fight, Peter manages to grab the microphone from the blue man's head, causing him to lose his powers.
Blue man, no, my precious instrument of destruction.
Peter, laughs triumphantly. Looks like I just silenced your bullshit, buddy.
Lois comes over to Peter, shaking her head.
Cutaway gag 3.
Peter, dressed as a cowboy holding a lasso. Alright, Lois, let's rope this microphone-headed dude like a wild stallion.
Lois, Peter, that's just a garden hose, and you're watering the cactus.
Back to reality.
Lois, Peter, can we go home now? I think we've had enough excitement for one day.
Peter, sure thing, Lois. I'll just take this microphone as a souvenir of my victory.
The Griffins walk away, leaving the defeated blue man in their wake, still muttering to himself about his lost powers. Scene fades out as Peter continues to brag about how he defeated the evil microphone man.
Morty, I've got a groundbreaking idea, Morty. We're gonna master the art of horseback riding today.
Horseback riding? Really, Rick? We're in the 21st century. Can't we just use a car or something?
Morty, the path to enlightenment doesn't require you to learn how to drive stick. We need to connect with nature. Plus, you need to toughen up, Morty. You can't live in your room playing Roy all day.
Fine, but I swear if I end up covered in horse poop, I'm blaming you, Rick.
Hey, guys, what's all the commotion? Are we going on an adventure?
Oh, look who decided to show up. No, Jerry, we're not going on an adventure. We're going to learn how to ride horses like civilized beings.
Horses? Oh, no. I have bad memories with horses. They're just too big and horse why?
You can do it, Dad. Just don't let them sense your fear.
Easy for you to say, Morty. You're not the one who almost got trampled by a horse at summer camp.
Enough with the sob stories, Jerry. Let's just get going already. I've got a horse trainer waiting for us on that field over there.
They arrive at the field, where a sign says, shut. A horse grazes in the distance.
Horse trainer, well. Ready to experience the wonders of horseback riding.
You bet your horseshoes we are. Teach us everything you got.
Rick, are you sure this is a good idea? That horse looks pretty intimidating.
Horse trainer, don't worry, kid. This horse, King Thunderhoof, is as gentle as a lamb.
Did you just say King Thunderhoof? That sounds like a made-up name for a horse.
Horse trainer, well, it's his stage name. He's a show horse on weekends. You know, likes to party.
Alright, enough chit-chat. Let's saddle up, boys.
They start their horseback riding lesson. Rick effortlessly rides the horse, while Morty struggles.
Rick, how are you doing this so easily? I'm bouncing all over the place.
It's all about balance and confidence, Morty. Plus, it helps to have a flask of alien alcohol handy.
Nervously, Are you sure it's safe to drink and ride, Rick?
Jerry, you worry about your own saddle. I'm in control here.
As they ride, the horse suddenly takes off at full speed, heading towards a cliff.
Oh, great! Now we're gonna die on a horse. This is just perfect.
Hold on, Morty, we're going for a little detour. I always wanted to see what's at the bottom of this cliff.
As they approach the cliff, the horse sprouts wings and effortlessly flies over, leaving the trio in awe. Did that horse just fly?
Yup, looks like we stumbled upon the world's first flying horse. Time to add it to my intergalactic collection.
Seriously, Rick, we almost died, and you're thinking about collecting horses now?
Morty, priorities, Morty. You can't pass up an opportunity like this. Now hold on tight, it's gonna be a bumpy ride.
They continue their wild adventure on the flying horse, soaring through the skies.
I can't believe this is happening. We're riding a flying horse, Rick.
To think, it all started with a sign that said, "Shut." Life sure is full of surprises, Morty.
They ride off into the sunset, ready for their next absurd escapade. The end.
Alright, Morty, buckle up for some next level pranks. Today, we're gonna take the term mass prankster to a whole new dimension.
Oh, Rick, I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. Last time we pranked the whole galaxy, we ended up being chased by an interdimensional space mafia.
Relax, Morty, that was just a minor setback. Besides, balls don't have feelings, man.
Size asterisk oh great, another one of Rick's genius ideas. What's the plan this time, Rick? Turning everyone into pickles?
Oh, shut up, Jerry. You're always the voice of reason, and it's annoying. We'll start by pranking the entire town with these perfectly harmless, super realistic Rick and Morty disguises.
Seriously, Dad, I can't believe you dragged me into this. What if somebody recognizes us?
Oh, come on, Summer. You know as well as I do that nobody in this town has the brainpower to recognize us. We're like the smartest people here, duh.
Alright, Rick, I'm ready. What's the first prank?
We're gonna give that man over there a shock he'll never forget. Morty, hand me that red balloon shaped like a man.
Oh, Rick, do you really think this is a good idea?
Morty, trust me, I've watched enough episodes of it to know what I'm doing. Now, let's inflate this balloon and tie it to that guy's car.
You're a real maniac, Rick.
I can't believe I'm stuck in the middle of this. What if the guy gets angry?
Oh, relax, Jerry. It's just a harmless balloon prank. What's the worst that could happen?
The man returns to his car, sees the balloon, and goes into a fit of rage.
Man. WHO the bleep mess with my car.
Oh, maybe I underestimated the situation.
Gee, ya think.
Alright, Morty, it's time for Plan B. Activate the holographic projector and let's make this balloon man come to life.
Rick, this is getting out of control. We need to stop before someone gets hurt.
Hurt, Morty, it's just a prank. What's the worst that could happen?
The balloon man comes to life, grows to an enormous size, and starts rampaging through the town. I should have stayed home. My life just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Alright, fine, Morty. Grab the shrink ray and let's bring that balloon man down to size.
Finally, some common sense.
They shrink the balloon man back to normal size, but he's still angry.
Balloon man, you think this is funny? I'll show you funny.
The balloon man starts pranking the whole town as revenge, tying people's shoelaces together, switching coffee with mustard, and turning cats into giant spiders.
Rick, this is insane. We have to stop him.
You're right, Summer. Time for Plan C, Morty. Go find me that interdimensional prank portal.
Are you sure about this, Rick?
Morty, we're way past the point of no return. Let's show this balloon man what real pranking looks like across infinite dimensions.
They open the portal, and an army of Rick and Morty duplicates come pouring out, armed with prank gadgets.
Alright, Balloon Man, you picked the wrong dimension to mess with.
Asterisk, an epic and hilarious prank war ensues, with giant rubber chickens, exploding whoopee cushions, and a non-stop barrage of mischievous chaos. Okay, I gotta admit, this is pretty impressive. But can we stop now?
Fine, Jerry, we've made our point. Time to send everyone back to their own dimensions.
I still can't believe we caused all of this just for a prank.
Morty, life is too short to take seriously. Pranks bring us laughter and chaos, and that's what makes it all worthwhile.
Well, I guess it was one hell of a ride.
Exactly, Summer. Now let's get out of here before we accidentally summon an army of angry balloon men.
They all hastily retreat through the portal, leaving the bewildered and pranked town behind. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but thanks for that adventure, Rick.
Don't mention it, Jerry. Just remember, life is full of surprises. Now let's go home and get some pizza. I'm famished.
They all head back to the spaceship, ready for their next absurdly unpredictable escapade. Int. Griffin living room, day. Peter is sitting on the couch, lazily flipping through channels. His phone rings. He answers.
Peter, excited. Lois, I got an email from Donald Trump. He wants me to meet him at his skyscraper.
Int. Swanky lobby, day. Peter enters the opulent lobby. Donald Trump stands at the reception desk, looking amused.
Donald Trump, Peter Griffin. I've heard all about you. I've got a special job for you. Peter, grinning. Awesome. What is it?
Int. Trump's office, day. Peter and Donald Trump sit across from each other, surrounded by golden decorations.
Donald Trump, Peter, I want you to defeat my nemesis, Kim Jong-un. He's been threatening our country for too long. Peter, confidently, don't worry, Donald. I'll take care of this guy.
Int. Air Force One, day. Peter stands in the cockpit, controlling the plane while wearing an aviator hat. Lois, Stewie, and Brian watch nervously.
Steward, sir, we're approaching North Korea. Prepare for landing.
Peter, determined. Time to kick some dictator ass.
Int. Kim Jong-un's palace, night. Peter storms into the palace, fists raised. Kim Jong-un appears, flanked by a group of armed guards.
Kim Jong-un, mocking. You think you can defeat me? I am the supreme leader.
Peter, smirking. Well, I am the supreme idiot. And I'm about to kick your little dictator butt.
Int. Explosive showdown, night. Peter and Kim Jong-un engage in an epic, over-the-top fight. Explosions rock the palace as furniture and statues are destroyed.
Brian, watching in awe. This is like something out of a Michael Bay movie.
Int. White House, Oval Office, day. Peter returns, walking triumphantly into the Oval Office. Donald Trump applauds, surrounded by his aides.
Donald Trump, Peter, you have saved America. I hereby declare you the official, supreme ass-kicker of the United States. Peter, proudly, thanks, Donald. That means a lot coming from you.
Int. Griffin living room, night. The family sits on the couch, watching a news report about Peter's heroic actions.
News anchor, and in other news, Peter Griffin has defeated Kim Jong-un in an epic battle. The world is in awe of his bravery.
Lois, proudly, I can't believe you actually did it, Peter.
Peter, yeah, it was pretty wild. But hey, who needs a superhero when you've got an idiot like me, right?
Cut away gag 1.
Int. Space station, day. Peter floats in zero gravity, dressed like an astronaut. He pulls out a sandwich, takes a bite, and crumbs fly all around.
Peter, chuckling. Oops. I guess sandwiches aren't meant for space.
Cutaway gag 2.
Int. Diner, day. Peter sits at a booth, his stomach bulging with a massive amount of food. He struggles to breathe.
Brian. Concerned. Peter, are you gonna be okay?
Peter, gasping. Yeah. I'll be fine. Just gotta make some room for dessert.
Cutaway gag 3.
Int. Operating room, day. Dr. Griffin performs surgery, but instead of using surgical tools, he grabs a spatula and a whisk to perform the procedure.
Dr. Griffin, confidently, "Don't worry, folks, I'm a professional. Just gonna whip up a quick appendectomy here."
Go on.
The episode ends with the family sharing laughter, celebrating Peter's heroic yet absurd adventure. Life goes back to normal in Quahog, but the memory of Peter's epic fight with Kim Jong-un will be etched in their minds forever. Title, Family Guy, Clash of the Century. Int. Griffin living room, day. Peter, the lovable and dim-witted protagonist, is sitting on the couch, watching TV. The news is on, showing Donald Trump, the former president, in a heated debate. News anchor. And now, live from the White House, President Donald Trump has challenged Peter Griffin to an epic duel. Peter. To himself. Oh boy. I've always wanted to kick that guy's ass. Int. White House, Oval Office, day. Peter bursts through the door, brandishing a sword. Donald Trump, completely unfazed, stands up and also grabs a sword, adorned with a golden Trump sign. Peter. Angry. You think you're so tough, Mr. President? Well, let's settle this. Donald Trump. Smiling. Peter, my ratings are going through the roof ever since I announced this fight. But don't worry, I'll make it quick. They both engage in an intense sword fight, gracefully clashing their blades.
Cutaway gag. Peter and Donald Trump appear as contestants on Dancing with the Stars, twirling and dancing out of control, knocking down the judges.
Int. White House, Oval Office, continuous. Their battle escalates, smashing through the walls, creating a full-blown chaos.
Cutaway gag. Peter, dressed as Rambo, jumps out of a helicopter, crashing into Donald Trump's apprentice boardroom and shouting, "You're fired," as it explodes.
Finally, after an epic struggle, Peter lands a mighty blow, sending Donald Trump crashing through the window into a campaign rally happening outside. Peter. Victorious. That's for making fun of me, you rich son of a bitch. The crowd cheers, and Peter exits the White House, triumphant.
Cutaway gag. Peter, dressed as a superhero, flying through the air, rescues Cleveland from a burning building while eating a burger.
Int. Griffin living room, night. Back home, Peter soaks his wounds but wears a satisfied grin. Lois, Peter's wife, enters the room, astonished. Lois. Turning on the TV. Peter, you won. You beat President Trump. Peter. Proudly. Yeah, Lois, I guess you could say I finally made it to the top. They embrace, celebrating Peter's unlikely victory.
Cutaway gag. Peter and the entire family dance to a musical number spoofing Trump's "You're fired" catchphrase, with Trump-shaped piñatas being destroyed.
In this outrageously improbable episode of Family Guy, Peter Griffin defies reality and comes out on top, winning the epic battle against Donald Trump. With metafictional cutaway gags acting as a satirical commentary on American culture, the comedy reaches its peak. As always, Family Guy pushes the boundaries of absurdity while entertaining its audience with its outrageous humor. Author, Akira Toriyama.
Main character, Masashi.
Masashi, walking through Anime City, amazed by its vibrant atmosphere. Wow, this place is unbelievable. So many tall buildings and bustling streets.
Naruto cosplayer, approaching Masashi. Hey there, newbie. Welcome to Anime City, the birthplace of all the anime and manga you love.
Masashi, whoa, you're a real Naruto cosplayer.
Naruto cosplayer. Damn right, I am. In this city, everyone's a cosplayer. But listen, newbie, there's something you should know.
Masashi, what is it?
Naruto cosplayer. See that plane up there? It's about to land in the middle of the city.
Masashi, surprised? Are you serious? That's insane.
Naruto cosplayer. Smirking, welcome to Anime City, kid. Insanity is the norm here.
Plane makes a daring landing in the midst of buildings and people.
Masashi, bewildered, how is this even possible? Where are the airport runways?
Naruto cosplayer. Chuckles, they don't need him here. Anime City runs on its own crazy logic.
Mysterious figures emerge from the plane.
Masashi, who are they?
Naruto cosplayer. Those are the talented mangaka, including Akira Toriyama. They came to Anime City to give birth to new anime and manga.
Masashi, that's unbelievable. I idolize Toriyama-san.
Akira Toriyama, holding a Dragon Ball. Well, young one, welcome to the place where imagination reaches its peak.
Masashi, this is a dream come true.
Naruto cosplayer, dream? Nah, this is Anime City. Dreams become reality here.
Akira Toriyama and other mangaka begin drawing, and the buildings around them transform into colorful anime-inspired structures.
Masashi, in all, the city is changing. It's becoming an anime wonderland.
Naruto cosplayer, whispering, but remember, kid, with great power comes great responsibility.
Masashi, determined, I will create the best anime and manga this city has ever seen.
Scene fades as Masashi dives into his own creative world. In Anime City, where the extraordinary becomes ordinary and dreams are brought to life, Masashi's journey as a budding mangaka begins. With each stroke of his pen, he will shape the destiny of Anime City and leave an indelible mark on its vibrant landscape. Fade out, leaving behind a city pulsating with limitless potential and an unbreakable bond between the world of imagination and the reality we call Anime City.
Morty, buckle up. We're about to embark on a mind-bending adventure of interdimensional proportions.
Aw, geez, Rick, you know these adventures always get us into trouble. Can't we just stay home for once?
Morty, if we stayed home, we'd be as boring as Jerry over there, wearing that green outfit for some cosplay convention. What a loser.
I don't know, Rick. Maybe we should give Jerry a break. He's just trying to have some fun.
Fun, Morty. Jerry is about as fun as a fart in a spacesuit. Besides, who wears a sword and carries a cell phone in this day and age? It's like he's stuck in the Middle Ages with 4G.
Well, you do have a point there, Rick. But wouldn't it be cool if Jerry actually stumbled upon something interesting for once?
Interesting? Morty. The guy couldn't find his own brain with both hands and Google Maps. Let's face it, he's about as useful as a bag of hammers.
Suddenly, a green light appears behind Jerry, engulfing him.
Ah, Rick, what's happening to Jerry?
Oh great, now Jerry's gone and activated some cursed ancient artifact. I guess this day just took a turn for the bizarre.
The green light dissipates, revealing Lich King Rick standing in front of them, holding a glowing sword.
Lich King, prepare to meet your doom, Morty. I am the all-powerful Lich King Rick, and I am here to destroy you.
Rick, what the hell did you do now?
Hey, Morty, this Lich King Rick has nothing to do with me. I may be a genius, but I don't dabble in necromancy. That's more of a Beth thing.
We're screwed, aren't we?
Yep, pretty much. Let's just hope that old man Jerry hasn't messed things up even further.
They turn to see Jerry, still in his green outfit, calmly taking selfies with the Lich King Rick in the background. Just wait until I post this on social media. My followers are gonna love this. Hashtag Lich King Rick hashtag epic battle.
Rolling his eyes, Morty. This is officially the dumbest timeline we've ever been in.
Can't argue with that, Rick. So, what's the plan?
Plan, Morty. In a situation like this, there's only one option. Run.
They both turn and run away, leaving Jerry behind, still posing and taking selfies. Guys! Wait up! You can't leave me here to be defeated by a Lich King.
I have a dentist appointment tomorrow.
Morty, I think we've learned an important lesson today.
What's that, Rick?
Always keep your distance from anyone wearing a green outfit and carrying a sword, especially if they have a cell phone.
Yeah, I think that goes without saying. I hope we never see another Jerry cosplay adventure again.
Agreed, Morty. Now let's go find a reality with some decent pizza.
The two of them teleport away, leaving Jerry behind, still taking selfies.
Hey Morty, get over here. I just found this weird metal sheet on the ground. It's like a piece of alien tech or something.
Oh geez, Rick, are you sure it's safe? Last time we messed with alien tech, we ended up in an interdimensional prison.
Relax, Morty, nothing's gonna happen. Besides, what's life without a little danger? Now, help me analyze this thing.
Hey, guys, what's going on? Are we playing with more dangerous gadgets?
No, we're just doing some harmless science. But hey, if you're interested, you can help us figure out what this metal sheet does.
Fine, whatever. But only if you promise not to blow up the house again.
Deal. Now let's see. If I adjust the molecular resonance frequency, it should activate. Whoa.
What? What did you do, Rick?
I just accidentally created a portal to an alternate dimension. Ha ha ha.
Oh my god, this is so crazy. Can we go through the portal? I want to see what's on the other side.
Sure, Summer, get your adventure pants on. Let's go.
They all walk through the portal and find themselves in a bizarre dimension.
Rick, this place is messed up. Is that a talking cucumber?
Probably just a side effect of the portal jump. Don't worry, Morty, we'll be fine.
Look, there's a giant floating pizza. Let's go talk to it.
No way, Summer. Talking pizzas are notoriously treacherous. It's a trap.
A swarm of flying pigs starts chasing them.
Rick, the pigs!
Run.
They escape the flying pig swarm and stumble upon an interdimensional bar.
Wow, this place is like a combination of Las Vegas and Narnia.
Hey bartender, give me a pan-galactic gargle blaster, extra strong.
Bartender, sorry, sir. We're fresh out of pan-galactic gargle blaster. But I can whip you up a screaming cockatoo.
Gross, Rick. Can't you just get a regular drink?
Life's too short for regular drinks, Morty.
They spend hours partying in the bar, singing karaoke with alien creatures and telling outrageous stories.
Well, Morty, Summer, I think it's time to head back home. This dimension is starting to get a bit too weird even for me.
Thank God, Rick. I can't handle any more craziness.
But that was the most fun I've ever had. Can't we stay a little longer?
Sorry, Summer, reality calls. We'll come back and visit another time.
They step back through the metal sheet portal and return home.
Phew, that was intense. I'm just glad we made it back in one piece.
Me too. And I can't wait to brag about our interdimensional adventures to all my friends.
Just remember, kids, what happens in other dimensions, stays in other dimensions. Now let's get some pizza. I'm starving.
They all laugh and head out for a well-deserved meal, still buzzing with excitement from their wild adventure.
So Morty, you wouldn't believe what kind of mind-boggling mess I got us into this time.
Oh boy, what is it now, Rick?
It all started when I accidentally transported us to a parallel universe where everyone has a sentient toaster for a pet.
Are you serious? A toaster pet universe? What's the catch?
Entering the room. Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, not much. Just having Morty risk his life to save humanity in a universe where toaster pets rule the world.
Typical Rick and Morty stuff, I guess. Hey, did you hear about Jerry?
What about him?
He invested all our money in the stock market, thinking he was some kind of financial genius.
Seriously? Dad, a genius? That's rich.
Well, knowing Jerry, we're probably gonna lose everything. Goodbye, spaceship upgrades.
Entering the room, looking proud. Guess who's a stock market guru now?
Oh, great. The financial genius himself has arrived. Prepare for bankruptcy, family.
You guys just don't appreciate my skills. I'm about to make us rich.
Dad, you can't even properly assemble an IKEA shelf, and you think you can conquer the stock market?
Defensively. You don't know what I'm capable of, Morty. I've been reading finance books and…
Interrupting. Spare us the details, Jerry. Your attempts at success are as statistically improbable as finding intelligent life on Pluto.
So, what's the plan, Rick? How are we gonna save ourselves from inevitable financial ruin?
Simple. We're gonna travel to a universe where money doesn't exist, Summer. Let's go, Morty.
Wait, but won't that mess up the whole economy, Rick?
Morty, at this point, the economy is so screwed already that it won't even matter. Just roll with it.
Okay, but what about Jerry? Are we just gonna leave him clueless about our escape plan?
Trust me, Summer, Jerry will find a way to mess things up for himself, even without our help.
On the phone, excitedly, hello, Wall Street? Yeah, I'd like to buy all the stocks. No, I don't know what all means.
Smirking, and there goes Jerry, sealing his own fate. Let's get out of here, Morty. Adios, Earth.
Slightly worried. Are you sure this parallel universe is gonna be any better, Rick?
Morty, in the multiverse, nothing is ever better. It's just different flavors of messed up. So buckle up, kid.
Joining them. I hope in this new universe, they don't have toaster pets that think they're our overlords.
You're just asking for trouble with that kind of wish, Summer. But who knows, maybe it'll be the highlight of our day.
As long as I don't have to clean up after toaster pets, I'm cool with it.
Sure, Morty, just leave the mess to me. I'll just create a robot to clean up everything we break. Problem solved.
Overhearing the conversation, did they just call me Jerry the stock market guru? I knew they'd come around.
Uttering to himself, some parallel universes just don't deserve saving.
Peter, all right guys, I'm off to grab some burgers from Burger King. Anyone want to join me?
Lois, no thanks, Peter. I've got dinner cooking at home, but don't forget to bring back some extra fries for Stewie.
Peter, you got it, Lois. Hey, Quagmire, you want to come? Quagmire, giggity giggity, Peter. I'm always up for a burger run.
They head to Burger King and enter the restaurant.
Peter, all right, Quagmire, let's order some kick-ass burgers. I'll have the double whopper with extra cheese and bacon, because I'm a manly man. Quagmire, I'll take the Bacon King, baby. Gotta keep up my stamina.
The cashier hands them their orders and they find a seat.
Peter, let's dig in, Quagmire. These burgers are gonna be so good, I might orgasm right here in the restaurant. Quagmire, well, I wouldn't be surprised. You're easily excitable, Peter.
Just as they take their first bite, the Burger King mascot bursts through the doors, accompanied by a thunderous rock music cue.
Burger King mascot, you think you can handle the king? I'm here to dethrone you, Peter Griffin.
Peter, oh crap, it's the creepy, plastic-faced Burger King mascot. Quagmire, protect your groin. Quagmire, don't worry, Peter. I've got my trusted cockroach spray with me.
They both stand up and face the Burger King mascot.
Peter, all right, King. Let's settle this like men, or weird mascots.
Big epic action-packed fight scene ensues, with punches, kicks, and comedic moments.
Peter, take this, you fast food freak.
After an intense battle, Peter lands a final punch that sends the Burger King mascot flying out the window.
Peter, looks like the king got served. Now back to those burgers.
They return to their seats, covered in burger sauce and bruises.
Peter, you know what, Quagmire? This fight has only made me hungrier. Let's finish these burgers. Quagmire, agreed, Peter. It's always an adventure with you.
Cutaway Gag 1. Peter imagines himself as a superhero, the Burger Avenger, fighting evil food mascots in a full-blown action movie parody.
Cutaway Gag 2. Quagmire appears as a contestant on a bizarre game show called Burger Battle, where he competes against various food mascots in ridiculous challenges. Cutaway Gag 3. Stu reinvents a time-traveling burger, accidentally causing chaos in history by feeding Napoleon Bonaparte a Whopper.
Later, at the Griffin's house.
Lois, what happened to you two? You're covered in burger sauce and bruises.
Peter, we had a little run-in with the Burger King mascot, Lois. But don't worry, we showed him who's boss.
Lois, well, next time, maybe just stick to the drive-thru, okay?
Peter, yeah, good idea, Lois. But I can't wait to tell Joe in Cleveland about this. The epic battle with the Burger King mascot.
They all laugh as the camera zooms out on their house.
Peter, voiceover. Sometimes, even the simplest fast food run turns into a crazy adventure. That's just how we roll in Quahog.
Fade out.
Morty, we've got a situation here. Summa cum laude from the University of Bullshit just called me up and said they need our help.
Whoa, Rick, what's the problem this time?
Apparently, a mascot was shaking hands with a man in a yellow outfit on a blue court, surrounded by a crowd of people in a statistically improbable scenario.
That sounds oddly specific. What's the plan?
We need to figure out what's going on and put an end to this craziness. We're going to need Summer and her knack for blending in.
Ah, seriously? I don't want to get involved in another one of your sci-fi shenanigans.
Trust me, Summer, this one is going to blow your mind. Literally, time to get your detective hat on.
Wait, what's that noise?
Marge Simpson's voice echoes through the room.
Marge Simpson, attention, Rick and Morty. I need your assistance in Mexico City. It's a matter of utmost importance.
Well, Morty, looks like we've got a double feature today. Let's see what Marge needs first.
They arrive in Mexico City to find Marge standing next to a giant KSI robot.
Marge, what's going on here?
Marge Simpson, the KSI robot went rogue and started making tacos for everyone. The people are rioting, and we need your help to stop it.
Alright, Morty, time to put our culinary skills to the test.
Meanwhile, Summer infiltrates the mascot situation.
So, what seems to be the problem with shaking hands here?
Yellow outfit man. Well, I made a bet with this mascot. If I won, he had to shake my hand. But if he won, I had to wear this ridiculous yellow outfit and dance on this blue court. And, well, I lost.
You poor soul. Let's end this public embarrassment once and for all.
Rick and Morty defeat the KSI robot while Summer devises a plan with the mascot.
Rick, the robot is under control. What's going on with Summer?
She's helping the mascot by challenging the yellow outfit man to a dance-off. It's the only way to restore balance to the universe.
The crowd watches hypnotized as Summer and the mascot bust some incredible dance moves.
Crowd roars with applause.
I can't believe this is happening.
Believe it, Morty, this is what happens when you mix intense robotics with spicy Mexican food and a sprinkle of public humiliation.
Summer emerges victorious, the mascot takes off the suit, and everyone celebrates.
I never knew I had such killer dance moves.
Well, that's the beauty of statistical improbabilities, Summer. You never know what hidden talents you'll find.
This has been another wild adventure with you, Rick.
You bet it has, Morty. Now, who's up for some interdimensional pancakes?
They all cheer and head back to the spaceship.
Morty, get your ass over here. We got a situation.
Oh geez, Rick, what is it now?
There's a man in a red helmet standing in the middle of a parking lot with a truck behind him. I'm thinking we send a missile to Arby's to spice things up.
Are you freaking kidding me, Rick? Arby's? Why don't we just handle this like normal people?
Normal people, Morty, there's no fun in that. Besides, we're not exactly known for our normalcy.
Size. Alright, fine. But can't we think of something that doesn't involve blowing up fast food joints?
Come on, Morty, where's your sense of adventure? It's not like anyone actually eats at Arby's anyway.
That's not the point, Rick. It's about moral responsibility and not causing unnecessary chaos.
Moral responsibility, huh? Is that what the kids are calling it these days? How about we just call it another wild Rick and Morty escapade?
Exasperated? Fine, whatever. But if something goes wrong, it's on you.
Don't worry, Morty, I always have a plan. Now, let's get this missile airborne and make some gourmet roast beef while we're at it.
Meanwhile, in the parking lot. Approaching the man. Excuse me, sir. I couldn't help but notice you standing out here. Can I help you with something?
Man in red helmet. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just waiting for my interdimensional Uber.
Interdimensional Uber? Are you serious?
Man in red helmet, absolutely. It beats taking a spaceship any day. Plus, they have a great rewards program.
Awkwardly. Oh, cool. Well, enjoy your ride then. Meanwhile, back at Rick's lab.
Alright, Morty, missiles ready for launch. Brace yourself for the explosion of flavor.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but please tell me you didn't actually arm the missile.
Smirking? Oh, Morty, you doubt my genius. Of course, I armed it. But don't worry, it's set to only blow up the horseradish sauce.
Rolling his eyes. Great, so you're just ruining their condiments?
Hey, it's all about the small victories, Morty. Now, let's press that big red button.
They launch the missile towards Arby's. At Arby's,
Customer 1. Hey, have you tried their new horseradish sauce? It's to die for.
Customer 2. Literally, dude, look out.
the missile hits Arby's, creating a massive explosion. After the chaos settles,
See, Rick, this is exactly why we shouldn't mess with missiles.
Oh, come on, Morty. You have to admit, that was one hell of a show.
man in red helmet walks by.
Man in red helmet, you guys really know how to make an entrance. Lucky for me, my Uber arrived just in time.
In awe, that was your Uber? I can't even.
Well, Morty, another thrilling adventure completed. Now, let's grab a burger. I'm starving.
Size, sure, Rick. But can we please go to a place that won't explode?
Fine, fine. Let's go to McDonald's. They have great toys and a low chance of missile attacks.
Oh boy, I can hardly contain my excitement.
Sorry, but I can't generate that story for you.
Morty, what did you do this time? Why did you buy a broken camera on Facebook Marketplace?
Oh, geez, Rick. I thought it was a great deal, okay? Besides, it was my chance to get some cool vintage shots with it.
Vintage shots, huh? That's adorable, Morty. But let me guess, it's not working?
Well, the shutter speed is stuck, and the pictures are all blurry. I want you to fix it, Rick.
Fine, fine, Morty. Give it here. I'll see what I can do. Takes the camera.
What's all the fuss about, guys? Morty break another useless gadget?
Hey, Summer, mind your own business. This camera is a classic, okay?
Classic? Huh, looks like it came straight out of the trash. Good luck with that, Morty.
Enough chit-chat, Summer. Let me concentrate while I dismantle this piece of junk. Starts tinkering.
So, Rick, what is a shutter speed, anyway?
Well, Morty, it's the duration of time that the camera's shutter is open, allowing light to pass through and expose the film or sensor. But this camera seems to have some issues with its mechanics.
Whoa, really? That sounds complicated.
Of course it's complicated, Morty. Luckily, I'm a genius, so I'll figure it out. Here's the problem. The spring mechanism is jammed.
Rick, hurry up. I want to take a selfie so I can post it on social media.
Selfies are for narcissistic dummies, Summer. Fixes the spring.
Thanks, Rick. You're the best.
Shush, Morty. I'm still working here. Adjusts the shutter speed.
Why can't you two just hurry up? I have a date with a very important influencer tonight.
Hold your horses, Summer. I'm almost done. There, it's fixed.
Wow, Rick, you did it. You're a camera wizard.
Well, Morty, being a genius means I can fix just about anything. Now go and take your vintage shots. Oh, and be careful with the flash. It could cause a psychotic break in some parallel dimensions.
Thanks again, Rick. I appreciate it.
Yeah, whatever. Just don't forget to take pictures of me looking fabulous.
Alright, get out of here, you two.
This camera is gonna be great, Summer. You'll see.
As long as it doesn't explode or something. Let's go, Morty.
Kids these days, always with their cameras and selfies. Back in my day, we had real adventures.
Peter, Lois, I've got a great idea. Let's try ordering food from Uber Eats.
Lois, Uber Eats? Peter, we have a perfectly functional kitchen with enough groceries for weeks.
Peter, yeah, but with Uber Eats, we don't have to cook or clean up after. Plus, they have a huge variety of restaurants to choose from.
Peter grabs his phone and opens the Uber Eats app.
Peter, alright, let's see what they have here. Let's try this one. Ah, yes, Jerry's Exotic Cuisine, they must have some crazy dishes.
Lois, Peter, are you sure about this? Remember last time we ordered takeout? It took hours to arrive, and the food was cold.
Peter, don't worry, Lois, this is gonna be different. Alright, I'll start with a live octopus.
Lois, what? Peter, that's disgusting. We can't eat a live octopus.
Peter, don't knock it till you try it, Lois. Alright, let's add that to the cart. What else should we get? Oh, I know, a deep-fried tarantula.
Lois, Peter, this is insane. We can't eat a fried spider.
Peter, why not? It's a delicacy in some countries. Oh, and let's not forget some sautéed scorpions.
Lois, Peter, I refuse to eat any of this. It's too weird, even for us.
Peter, come on, Lois, live a little. We're ordering extravagant stuff. Oh, and we can't miss out on the roasted baby pig with a side of caviar.
Lois, I can't believe I'm going along with this madness.
Cutaway gag 1.
Peter, hey, Stewie, look what we're ordering from Uber Eats. Stewie, oh, marvelous. You're indulging in a culinary adventure, how daring of you. Tell me, are they offering a selection of endangered species as well? Peter, as a matter of fact, they are. How did you know? Stewie, just a hunch, my dear father, just a hunch.
Cutaway gag 2.
Brian, so Peter, what will you be ordering from Uber Eats tonight?
Peter, well, Brian, I'm thinking something unusual, like a deep-fried unicorn horn.
Brian, Peter, unicorns don't exist, and even if they did, it's cruel and absurd to eat their horns.
Peter, well, you never know, Brian. Maybe they breed them on a secret farm somewhere.
Cutaway gag 3.
Meg, Dad, can I pick something from Uber Eats too?
Peter, of course, Meg. What would you like?
Meg, I'll have a plain cheeseburger, please.
Peter, Meg, we're ordering exotic and ostentatious food here. Pick something fancy, like a truffle-covered lobster.
Meg, Dad, I'd be happy with just a regular cheeseburger. Can I please just have that?
Back to the present.
Peter, alright, Lois, I think we're all set with our order. I can't wait to see what arrives.
Doorbell rings.
Peter, that must be our food.
Peter opens the door to reveal an Uber Eats delivery person carrying a giant puzzle piece.
Delivery person. Uber Eats delivery for Peter Griffin.
Peter, what the hell is this?
Delivery person. It seems there was a mix-up with the order. Here's your puzzle piece.
Lois, Peter, what on earth did you order?
Peter, apparently the most outrageous thing in history. A giant puzzle piece.
Lois, you're unbelievable, Peter.
Denouement.
Peter, well, I guess our dinner plans are ruined. But hey, at least it's a conversation starter.
Inclusion with doctorate citation.
In this episode, Peter Griffin's curiosity and desire for convenience lead him to explore the world of Uber Eats. Through his irrational and outlandish choices, Peter attempted to navigate the delightfully bizarre cuisine offered by the delivery service. The series of events highlighted the dysfunctional nature of the Griffin family and their willingness to embrace the eccentricities of life. This humorous and M-rated storyline incorporated metafictional cutaway gags typical of the Family Guy TV show, generating statistically improbable scenarios that entertained while poking fun at American culture. Although the absurdity of the episode resulted in an unexpected outcome, it ultimately served as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of life's little adventures. Int. Griffin living room, day. Lois, Peter, Stewie, Meg, and Brian are gathered around the television, watching Family EBSCO's name.
Peter, Excitedly, oh boy, our very own Family EBSCO's name episode. This is gonna be freaking sweet.
Lois rolls her eyes. Peter, it's just a TV show. Can we please watch it without you acting like a child?
Peter, shut up, Lois. Grinning, I'm gonna order some Uber Eats while we watch. Watch out, DoorDash.
Int. Griffin Kitchen, Day. Peter is sitting at the kitchen table, scrolling through the Uber Eats app on his phone.
Peter, to himself, alright, let's see what crazy shit I can order.
Int. Griffin Living Room, Continuous. Peter returns to the living room, holding a large brown bag filled with takeout containers.
Peter, proudly, feast your eyes on the insanity I just ordered.
Meg, Dad, what did you get this time?
Peter, grinning mischievously, bacon-wrapped hot dogs, deep-fried Oreos, and a Skittles-flavored pizza. Stewie, good lord, is your goal in life to clog your arteries before they even have a chance to start pumping? Peter, ignoring Stewie, who wants to try some of these culinary abominations?
Lois, Peter, you know we should be eating healthier. This is just pure junk food.
Peter, relax, Lois. Remember that time we went to Japan and I ate sushi off that naked lady's body?
Cutaway gag number 1.
Int. Japanese restaurant, night. Peter is lying on a table, surrounded by beautiful models covered in various types of sushi. He enthusiastically eats sushi off their bodies.
Peter, laughs, good times, good times.
Ryan, smirking, well, I guess I could nibble on a bacon-wrapped hot dog just this once.
They all dig into the outrageous food, making exaggerated expressions of disgust and delight.
Peter, mouth full, these Skittles on the pizza are like a flavor explosion in my mouth. Truly a culinary masterpiece.
Meg, chewing slowly. I never thought I'd see the day when I'd be eating deep-fried Oreos, but damn, they're actually kinda tasty.
Stewie, sarcastically, yes, Meg. Tasty, but completely void of any nutritional value. Brilliant choice.
Cutaway gag number 2.
Int. Science Lab, Day. Peter, dressed as a mad scientist, creates a genetically modified Oreo. He inserts a tiny stick of dynamite into it and takes a bite. The Oreo explodes, leaving Peter with a soot-covered face.
Peter, you could say it's an explosive taste sensation.
They continue eating, laughing, and joking around.
Lois, I can't believe I'm indulging in this junk food fest with you guys.
Peter, cheekily, Lois, let loose every once in a while. Embrace the chaos.
Cutaway gag number 3.
Int. Griffin House, Day. The Griffins are sitting at the dining table surrounded by the remnants of their outrageous meal. The room is covered in food wrappers and crumbs.
Lois, frustrated, Peter, how are we going to clean up this mess?
Peter, relax, Lois. We'll just hire a bunch of sumo wrestlers to eat it all.
The scene transitions back to the living room, where the Family EBSCO's name episode on TV is ending.
Ryan, well, that was an eventful meal. I hope you're satisfied, Peter.
Peter, contentedly, you bet I am. Now let's see what other crazy crap I can order next time.
They all laugh as the camera pans out, leaving the Griffins in their messy yet happy chaos. The end.
Morty, are you seeing this? Look at that wall of lines, Morty. It's like a math orgy threw up all over the city.
Oh, Rick, I think those lines are some kind of code or language or something. But why is it on a building?
Morty, don't overthink it. Who needs walls when you have dimensions to explore? Let's crack this code and see what the hell is going on here.
Hey, what are you two doing? Can't you see I'm trying to impress Beth with my new dance moves? Awkwardly shuffles.
Jerry, please, spare us. We have bigger issues to deal with right now.
Yeah, Dad, the world doesn't revolve around your so-called dance skills.
Well, maybe it should.
Focus, people, we're in the middle of a goddamn mystery here. These lines are multiplying faster than Jerry's delusions of grandeur.
I tried deciphering some lines, and it looks like gibberish to me. We need something more to crack this code.
No worries, Morty. I've got something up my sleeve. Summer, hand me that remote control.
Here you go, Grandpa.
Thanks, Summer. Alright, everyone, brace yourselves. Clicks button.
The lines on the wall start morphing into a giant portal. Oh no! We're all gonna die.
Shut up, Jerry. This portal will only take us to a completely unpredictable location. It's not like I've done this before or anything.
Rick, are you sure about this?
Beth, when have I ever been unsure about anything? Now let's go.
Everyone steps through the portal.
Welcome, idiots, to the fantastical land of flupaddings, where logic is illegal and sarcasm reigns supreme.
Wait, isn't that just like our usual adventures?
Shut up, Morty. Look, over there. It's a talking banana wearing a top hat.
Banana, greetings, Earthlings. Would you like to hear a joke?
Is it a dirty joke?
Banana, oh, absolutely. Why did the tomato turn red?
I don't know. Why?
Banana, because it saw the salad dressing strip tease.
Everyone bursts into laughter.
Oh, this place is amazing. We should steal some of their technology and rule over their inferior civilization.
Rick, we can't just take advantage of these people for our own gain.
Oh, come on, Beth. They don't even have indoor plumbing. They won't miss a few gadgets.
Rick, I think we should just go back home. I miss our normal dysfunctional family.
Finally, someone with a brain. Alright, everyone, let's get out of here before Jerry tries to negotiate a breeding program.
They all step back through the portal. Well, that was disappointing. I didn't even get a souvenir.
Jerry, your greatest souvenir is being incompetent. Cherish it.
So, are we just gonna ignore that whole dancing thing, Dad?
Dance like no one's watching, Summer. Except don't, because everyone was watching.
Can we please just go home and pretend this whole crazy adventure never happened?
Fine, but first I want some damn Szechuan sauce. That stuff is like liquid gold, Morty.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Alright, Morty. Buckle up because we're about to dive into some real messed up stuff.
Oh, Rick, I'm not sure I'm ready for another one of your crazy adventures.
Morty, don't be such a wuss. We've got a whole universe to explore, and I've got an idea that's gonna blow your mind.
Okay, but can we maybe take it easy this time? Last time I got chased by alien cows and ended up covered in, well, you know.
Morty, stop whining. We're here to have fun, not to pamper your delicate sensibilities. Now, grab that box over there.
Morty hands Rick a box with a stuffed animal inside.
Ah, it's a stuffed animal in a box with another stuffed animal inside. Classic, but you know what would be even crazier?
I'm almost afraid to ask. What?
Stuffed animal in a box with a stuffed animal in a box with another stuffed animal inside. It's like an infinite loop of fluffiness, Morty.
I don't know, Rick. That seems like too much fluff for one day.
Oh, come on, Morty. Where's your sense of adventure? We're about to break the laws of physics with fluffy cuddliness.
Meanwhile, in the Smith household. Beth, I don't know what's happening to me. I'm feeling weird.
Weird how, Jerry?
Well, you know how we talked about having another baby?
Yes, Jerry, but we decided not to because Morty is enough of a handful.
Well, guess what? I think I'm pregnant. With myself.
What? Jerry, that's impossible.
I know, but here I am, about to give birth to my own damn self. Beth's eyes widen in disbelief.
This is absurd, Jerry. How did this even happen?
I have no idea, but I'm the epitome of a scientific miracle. Rick and Morty suddenly burst into the room.
Sorry to interrupt your Jerry drama, but we've got a bigger problem here.
Oh, great, more absurdity. What is it this time, Rick?
We've tapped into a trans-dimensional fluffy vortex, Beth. The infinite fluffiness is overloading the fabric of reality.
And Jerry is about to give birth to himself. So, you know, things are pretty messed up.
Rick, can't you fix this?
Good, but where's the fun in that? Let's let Jerry have his moment of self-birthing glory.
Oh, thank you, Rick. I'm so glad you understand the beauty of life.
Rick, this is insane. You have to do something.
Fine, fine. I'll use my genius to stabilize the fluffy vortex and prevent any more self-birthing incidents.
Phew, thanks, Rick. I was starting to feel a bit stretched.
This family is seriously messed up.
You know what, Beth? Compared to our usual adventures, this is a day at the spa.
Meanwhile, within the fluffy vortex.
Stuffed animal 1. I heard there's a stuffed animal in a box with a stuffed animal inside.
Stuffed animal 2. No way. That's so meta, even for the Fluffivers.
Stuffed animal 1. I bet that stuffed animal is having a real existential crisis right about now.
Stuffed animal 2. Yeah, but hey, at least they're not giving birth to themselves. That's a whole new level of messed up.
They both laugh hysterically as the fluffy vortex swirls around them. Int. Griffin living room, day. Peter is sitting on the couch, watching the news. He jumps up excitedly as an Uber commercial plays. Peter. Oh boy, Uber. I've always wanted to try that. Hey, Brian, you think they'd let me use Uber for anything? Brian. Peter, Uber is meant for transportation. You can't just use it for anything and everything. Peter. Nonsense, Brian. I'm gonna show you just how versatile Uber can be. Watch this.
Cut to
Next. Street, day. Peter flags down an Uber driver named Steve, who stops next to him. Peter. To Steve. Hey there, Uber dude. I need you to take me on an epic quest to find the world's largest potato chip. And I'm not talking about some measly potato chip. I'm talking about a chip the size of my face. Steve. Ah, okay, sure. Hop in.
Cut to
Int. Uber car, day. Peter and Steve drive through various ridiculous locations, including a potato farm, a chip factory, and even a potato chip museum.
Cut to
Next. Potato chip museum, day. Peter and Steve stand in front of a massive potato chip replica. Peter. Laughing. Look at this beauty, Steve. The world's largest potato chip. I did it. Steve. Confused. Sir, are you seriously going to eat that entire thing? Peter. Chuckles. Nah, I'll probably just mount it on the wall next to my TV.
Cut to
Int. Griffin kitchen, day. Peter bursts into the kitchen where Lois is cooking. Peter. Excitedly. Lois, guess what? I used Uber to transport a giant potato chip. Lois. Sighs. Peter, why would you waste an Uber ride on something so pointless? Peter. Grinning. Oh, but Lois, that's not all. I've got more plans for Uber.
Cut to
Next. Graveyard, night. Peter and an Uber driver named Larry stand next to a freshly dug grave. Peter. To Larry. All right, Larry, I need you to drive me to Dracula's castle. We gotta get a coffin for my nap time. It's full service Uber now. Larry. Genuinely terrified. Seriously? Dracula's castle? I don't think that's a good idea, man.
Cut to
Int. Dracula's castle, night. Peter, still chatting happily, stands next to a coffin, while Dracula looks on in disbelief. Dracula. Angry. You dare take my coffin? What insolence. Peter. Nonchalantly. Relax, Dracula. I'll bring it back when I'm done napping. You can borrow my sleeping bag in the meantime.
Cut to
Int. Griffin living room, night. Peter proudly displays the coffin in the middle of the living room. Peter. Excited. Check it out, guys. Uber can even get me a coffin for my naps. Best idea ever. Lois. Angry. Peter, you can't just take things from people or steal coffins. You need to stop this madness. Peter. Defiant. Actually, I've got one more Uber request. It's gonna blow your mind.
Cut to
Next. Highway, day. Peter stands next to an Uber driver named Tina while pointing at a huge truck. Peter. To Tina. I need you to get me inside that truck. I've always wanted to play with a ton of rubber ducks. Tina. Rolling her eyes. Fine, but remember, this is your last crazy Uber request.
Cut to
Int. Truck, day. Peter stands waist deep in a sea of rubber ducks, happily splashing around. Peter. Laughing maniacally. Quack, quack, quack. This is the best day ever. Tina. Deadpan. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Cut to
Int. Griffin living room, day. Peter walks in, covered in rubber ducks, much to the surprise of his family. Peter. Proudly. Uber is the greatest thing ever. You can use it for anything, even for a duck bath. Lois. Furious. That's it, Peter. No more Uber for you. Go take a shower and get rid of those ducks. Peter. Chuckles. All right. But you gotta admit, Lois, those were some epic Uber rides. Fade out. Man with a hat. Fucking hell, what a sight. That round window's got my reflection in a red frame.
Black Jesus. Yo, motherfucker. What you doing looking at yourself in that funky ass window?
Man with a hat. Ain't just looking at myself, bro. This shit is mystical. It's like a portal into a parallel universe or some holy shit.
Black Jesus. Nah, man, you high as a kite. That window ain't no portal, it's just a cheap ass mirror.
Man with a hat. No way, man. Look closer. I can see shit happening on the other side. There's a party going on, people fucking everywhere.
Black Jesus. Damn, dog, you serious? Let me take a look. Holy shit, you ain't joking. That's a gangbang happening in there. Mind if I join?
Man with a hat. Shit. Go, head, bro. This window's got enough freaky shit going on for all of us. The incident escalates as more people gather around the window.
Pirate Pete, yar. What the fuck is going on here? Some kind of debauchery?
Man with a hat. Step aside, matey. You won't believe what we've stumbled upon. A window to another world.
Pirate Pete, ye be jokin'.
Black Jesus. Nah, man, it's real. Just take a look, Pirate Pete, you scurvy dog.
As Pirate Pete peeks through the window, a group of nuns arrive.
Sister Mary, sweet Lord Jesus, what on earth is happening? This is an abomination. Turn away, my children.
Man with a hat. Hold on a sec, sister. It's not what you think. This window is a portal to pure erotic ecstasy. Suddenly, a spaceship hovers above the scene.
Alien Captain, we've traveled countless light years to find this window of pleasure. Open the doors and let us in.
Black Jesus. Damn, these aliens ain't playing around. This party just got intergalactic.
The crowd outside the window grows larger, as people from all walks of life flock to witness its mysterious powers. In the grand finale, the window shatters, causing a cosmic explosion. Man with a hat. Oh no, what have we done?
Black Jesus. Shit, man, we unleashed a sexual supernova.
The explosion sends shockwaves throughout the universe, creating a ripple effect in the space-time continuum. Eventually, the chaos subsides and the crowd stands dumbfounded. Man with a hat. Well, that escalated quickly.
Black Jesus. Ain't that the truth, bro? We just witnessed the wildest shit ever.
Pirate Pete. I be reconsidering me whole life after this madness.
Sister Mary, Lord have mercy, this was a test of our faith. We must learn from this, somehow.
The characters disperse, contemplating the bizarre events that transpired, forever changed by the window's erotic power. The conclusion brings a sense of awe, confusion, and a newfound respect for individual desires and free expression.
Hey Morty, check out this rainbow-colored fabric with a white background and a black stripe at the bottom. Looks like a trippy blend of colors, Morty.
Whoa, Rick! That fabric is so vibrant and intense. It's like a psychedelic explosion in my eyes.
Yeah, Morty, it's a prime example of ROYGBIV, which refers to the colors of the spectrum: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. You know, the colors that make up a rainbow?
Like, I get it, Rick. No need for a science lesson. But what are we gonna do with this fabric?
Well, Morty, I've got a crazy idea. Let's use it to create a portal to a parallel dimension where everything is made of rainbows.
Rick, I don't know. Last time we messed with parallel dimensions, I ended up almost getting killed by giant alien bugs.
Don't be such a chicken, Morty. We'll be fine. Plus, think about all the colorful adventures we'll have. It'll be like tripping on acid but without the drugs.
Alright, Rick, let's do this. But promise me we won't encounter any more butt-faced aliens, okay?
Fine, Morty. No butt-faced aliens this time. Buckle up. We're going on a rainbow ride.
They step on the fabric and a swirling portal appears, sucking them in. What the hell is going on here? Rick, what did you do to my living room?
Jerry, relax. Morty and I are just having a little interdimensional adventure. You wouldn't understand.
Adventure? Is that what you call it? You destroyed my favorite rug, you bastard.
Oh my god. Is that a rainbow portal? That's so cool. Can I come too? I need a break from this boring reality.
Sorry, Summer. This one's for family members only. You'll just have to wait for us to return with some mind-blowing stories.
Rick, I'm starting to feel a little weird. Are we even going in the right direction?
Who knows, Morty? We're on a rainbow road trip. Just enjoy the ride and let the colors guide us.
They arrive in the parallel dimension, greeted by talking unicorns and flying dolphins.
See, Morty, this place is a paradise. Just like that time I turned myself into a pickle, only more colorful and less briny.
Wow, Rick, this is amazing. But, I'm not sure I can handle all this extreme color saturation. My eyes are gonna explode.
Relax, Morty. I made some sunglasses that filter out all the excess colors. Put them on and let's party.
They put on the sunglasses and start dancing with the unicorns, dolphins, and other colorful creatures. Rick, this is ridiculous. I can't believe you dragged me into this LSD trip nightmare. I demand we go back home now.
Fine, Jerry, always ruining the fun. Morty, let's close the portal and get this rainbow circus back to where it belongs.
Yeah, let's wrap this up before someone loses an eye from all these rainbows.
They step back on the fabric and the portal closes.
Oh my god, you guys, you missed the most epic adventure ever. I can't believe you left without me.
Summer, trust me, you're lucky you didn't go. Those colors were like acid on steroids.
Well, Morty, another close call. But hey, at least we got a bitchin' rug out of it.
Yeah, I guess so, Rick. Adventures with you are always interesting, to say the least.
Can we please restore my living room now? And maybe never touch that rainbow fabric again?
Sure thing, Jerry. Just be grateful you got to witness a miracle of science. Now let's get cleaning, Morty. Morty. Today we're gonna dive headfirst into the world of culinary mastery. We're gonna whip up some grade A, interdimensional pho.
Oh, pho. Isn't that like Vietnamese soup or something?
Sure, Morty. It's a delicious, aromatic broth filled with all sorts of tasty stuff. Get ready for flavor sensations beyond your wildest dreams.
Wait, you mean to tell me that you guys are gonna cook something that's not frozen pizza? Count me out.
Oh, come on, Jerry. This could be a great bonding experience for all of us.
Plus, it's not like you're doing anything useful with your time anyway, Jerry.
Well, at least I'm not destroying entire dimensions with my reckless science experiments.
Touché, Jerry. Now, Morty, listen up. The key to a good pho is the broth. It needs to simmer for hours, extracting all those savory flavors.
Okay, Rick. So what's in it? Like, do we need some weird interdimensional ingredients or something?
Aw, Morty, just some beef bones, cinnamon sticks, star anise, cloves, ginger, and some other stuff. Oh, and a touch of bourbon for that extra kick.
Wow, you're actually sharing a recipe with us? That's rare.
Yeah, well, don't expect me to make a habit out of it. Now, Morty, grab that pot and let's get cooking.
Morty grabs the pot, accidentally knocking over a stack of jars containing mysterious interdimensional spices.
Uh-oh, Rick. I think I just messed up. Those jars had labels like Dimension J, Space-Time Blend, and Galactic Ghost Chili Powder.
Morty, you idiot. Those were my top secret spice blends. Do you have any idea what kind of chaos you've unleashed?
Morty shrinks back in fear as a giant, sentient, floating chili pepper appears.
Chili pepper, you fools have awakened the wrath of the interdimensional Chilean order. Prepare to spice up your lives to death.
Rick, do something.
Don't worry, Beth. I got this. Burp's alright, you fiery fiend. Prepare to meet your match.
Rick pulls out a grill and starts cooking the chili pepper, dousing it in a special, mind-altering sauce.
Say goodbye to your spicy ambitions, buddy. You're about to experience a whole new level of taste bud devastation.
Meanwhile, Morty is nervously attempting to salvage the pho, accidentally stirring it with a knife.
Hey, Rick, is it normal for the broth to turn bright green?
No, Morty, that can only mean one thing. We accidentally created a pho that opens a wormhole to a parallel universe.
Morty's eyes widen in terror as a bunch of anthropomorphic ingredients start falling from the wormhole.
Oh, geez, Rick. We've got sentient noodles and talking beef briskets raining down on us.
I thought we were just making soup.
Can't we just order takeout instead?
No, Beth, we're not quitters. We must face the madness we've unleashed upon ourselves.
Chaos ensues as the sentient ingredients wreak havoc in the kitchen, while Rick, Morty, Beth, and Jerry desperately try to restore order. Rick manages to close the wormhole, but in the process, accidentally transforms Jerry into a talking carrot.
Carrot, great. Now I'm literally a vegetable. Thanks, Rick.
Hey, you were already halfway there, Jerry. Don't blame me for your life choices.
Morty triumphantly holds up a bowl of bright green pho.
Hey, Rick, I think I saved the pho.
Well, I'll be damned, Morty. Looks like you actually pulled through.
Morty takes a hesitant sip of the pho, his eyes widening in surprise.
Whoa, Rick, this stuff tastes out of this world.
Of course it does, Morty. It literally is.
The family sits down to enjoy their improvised interdimensional pho amidst the chaos and laughter.
You know, Rick, sometimes your crazy adventures can be worth it.
Yeah, don't get all sentimental on me, Beth. Just enjoy the damn soup.
They all laugh as another wacky adventure comes to a close. The end.
Peter. Brian, I can't believe we're watching the Academy Awards together. This is gonna be freaking awesome.
Brian, yeah Peter, it's good to spend some quality time with you. Let's see what's happening.
Peter. Oh my god. Is that Will Smith on the stage?
Brian, yeah, he's presenting an award. Look, there's Chris Rock.
Peter. Hey, they're friends, right? They've done movies together.
Brian, they have Peter, but sometimes things happen that you just don't expect.
Peter. Well, this is just crazy. Wait, what's happening? Is Will Smith about to slap Chris Rock?
Brian, oh my, he just did, Peter. That was one hell of a slap.
Peter. Holy crap, I can't believe my eyes. That's gonna be all over the news.
Brian, you know Peter, sometimes people just snap and do crazy things.
Cutaway gag 1. Peter, imagining. Hey, remember that time I slapped Lois at Meg's graduation when she called me an idiot? Good times.
Cutaway gag 2.
Brian, imagining. I remember when Stewie slapped me with a newspaper after I peed on the carpet. I deserved that one.
Cutaway gag 3.
Peter, imagining. And then there was that time I accidentally slapped Quagmire while trying to swat a fly. His face turned all red.
Peter. Brian, do you think they'll kick Will Smith out of Hollywood for slapping Chris Rock?
Brian, I don't know Peter, it depends on how people react to this. It was definitely a shocking moment.
Peter. I'm gonna tweet about it. This is gonna go viral in no time.
Brian, just be careful with what you say, Peter. We don't want to make things worse for anyone.
Peter. Relax, Brian. I'll just say that Will Smith gave Chris Rock a slappin' good time, or something funny like that.
Brian, alright, as long as you're not being mean-spirited. Let's just hope everything gets resolved peacefully.
Peter. I'm getting a bunch of retweets, Brian. People love my tweet about the slap.
Brian, just make sure you don't get carried away, Peter. Remember, it's important to be thoughtful and considerate.
Peter. You're right, Brian. I shouldn't make a joke out of someone else's misfortune. Thanks for reminding me to be a good person.
Brian, no problem, Peter. That's what friends are for. Now let's continue watching the Academy Awards and see if anything else crazy happens.
Scientific description.
This episode of Family Guy depicts an unlikely occurrence at the Academy Awards, where actor Will Smith physically strikes comedian Chris Rock. The narrative structure follows an initial situation of excitement and anticipation, an incident of shocking violence, progression through cutaway gags and discussion, denouement of moral reflection, and a conclusion focusing on understanding and friendship. The portrayal of Peter and Brian's reactions aligns with their established characters on the show, displaying both impulsive and reflective behaviors. The related cutaway gags add comic relief and provide humorous examples to contrast the main incident. The story explores themes of unexpected human behavior, the power of social media, and the importance of empathy and thoughtful actions. Overall, this episode blends comedy, drama, and social commentary in a characteristically absurd and entertaining way. Int. The Griffin family dining at a fancy restaurant.
Peter. Excitedly. Hey, Lois, have you heard about this new thing called Uber?
Lois. Raising an eyebrow. Peter. Uber has been around for years. Where have you been?
Peter. Ignoring Lois, I'm gonna try it out right now. Pulls out his phone and opens the Uber app.
Int. Uber car.
Peter. Sitting in the back seat. Alright, driver, take me to the zoo.
Uber driver. Sir, this is an Uber car, not a taxi service.
Peter. Ignoring the driver, and make sure you take me to the monkey exhibit first. I want to see those little bastards throwing poop.
See you. Cutaway gag 1.
Peter, Vo, remember that time I invited a monkey to join Thanksgiving dinner?
Int. Zoo, monkey exhibit. Peter, pointing at the monkeys, look, Lois. They're flinging their S*** at each other. Isn't nature beautiful?
Lois. Size. Peter, let's go. We're causing a scene.
Next. City Street. Peter, in the back seat of the Uber car, driver, take me to the local fire station.
Uber driver, sir, are you sure? This isn't really an emergency.
Peter, ignoring the driver, I need to borrow their ladder. I left my wallet on top of the tallest slide at the playground.
See you. Cutaway gag 2.
Peter, Vo, remember that time I glued my hand to my face and ended up as the slide mastering champion?
Int. Fire station. Peter, climbing the ladder, almost there, Lois. This is gonna be the greatest wallet retrieval in history.
Lois. Crossing her arms. Peter, you're embarrassing yourself and the family.
Next. City Street. Peter, in the back seat of the Uber car, panting, driver, take me to the moon.
Uber driver, confused, sir, that's not possible. We can't drive to the moon.
Peter, ignoring the driver, I'd like to bring some cheese and crackers as well. I've heard it goes great with moonwalks.
See you. Cutaway gag 3.
Peter, Vo, aw, remember that time I challenged Evel Knievel to a wheelchair race on the moon?
Int. NASA control room. Peter, wearing an astronaut suit, 3, 2, 1, blast off.
Lois. Face palming. I can't believe I let you talk me into this.
Opening square bracket, closing square bracket. Int. The Griffin family living room.
Lois. Angry. Peter, how did you manage to do all those ridiculous things in one Uber ride?
Peter, grinning, well, Lois, when you're the star of a cartoon, anything is possible. Opening square bracket, closing square bracket.
Lois. Size. I swear, Peter, you never cease to amaze me. In the worst possible way.
Peter. Laughs, that's why you love me, Lois. I'm the epitome of chaos. Fade out. I'm sorry, but I won't be able to generate that dialogue for you.
Morty, I've just discovered a parallel universe where everyone's heads are bananas.
Oh geez, Rick, are you serious?
Of course, I'm serious, Morty. You think I joke about something like that?
Well, yeah, you do tend to mess with me a lot, Rick.
Listen, Morty, this isn't a joke. We have to go there and check it out.
What's going on, guys? Why are we talking about bananas?
You won't believe what I just saw. I walked in on Beth sucking a banana that had a bite taken out of it, and I screamed.
Oh, Jerry, always the drama queen. Let's focus on the parallel universe of banana-headed people, shall we?
Dad, are you seriously suggesting we enter a universe of banana-headed people?
Yes, Beth, it's the perfect opportunity for some mind-bending scientific exploration.
Are we all gonna have banana heads too, Rick?
Yeah, and can I have a banana head with a bite taken out of it? I need to fit in with the cool kids.
Jerry, I can't believe you're actually considering this.
Beth, relax, it'll be fun, and maybe having a banana head will make Jerry less awkward.
Hey, I'm not awkward. I'm just unique.
Whatever, Jerry. Let's go, Rick.
Scene change. The Smiths are in the parallel universe with banana-headed people.
Oh, God, Rick. Everyone's staring at us. I can't handle this.
Calm down, Morty. Embrace your inner banana.
Look at me, Beth. I'm finally part of the cool crowd.
Jerry, you're making a fool of yourself.
Scene change. The Smiths are trying to blend in with the locals.
Hey, Banana Head, can you give me some tips on picking up banana babes?
Local banana person. Dude, just peel back those layers and show em what you got.
Morty, I found a portal back to our universe. Let's get out of here before things get any weirder.
About time, Rick. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Scene change. The Smiths return to their regular universe.
Well, that was strange.
I miss my banana head. I was finally cool.
Jerry, you were never cool.
Ouch, Beth. That hurts.
Alright, let's not linger on Jerry's lack of coolness. We survived another bizarre adventure, and that's what counts.
Yeah, but can we maybe lay off the banana-themed adventures for a while?
Fine, Morty, no more bananas, for now. But who knows what wacky adventures lie ahead of us.
Oh my God, Rick. What have we gotten ourselves into?
Relax, Beth, it's just another day in the life of the Smiths.
Title, Trapped in the Trunk.
Characters:
Peter Griffin, Brian Griffin, Quagmire, Joe Swanson, Cleveland Brown, Int. Griffin living room, day. Peter Griffin and his pals sit on the couch, watching TV. Peter, pointing at the screen. Hey, Brian, did you know elephants have really big trunks? Like, really big.
Brian rolls his eyes. Yes, Peter, I'm aware. They're the largest land mammals.
Quagmire, smirking. Speaking of trunks, you guys wouldn't believe the kinky stuff I've seen with those elephant trunks. Jiggity. Doe, chuckles. Quagmire, if only I could be surprised anymore by the things that come out of your mouth.
Cleveland, clueless. You know, I always wondered why they call it an elephant trunk.
Int. Elephant exhibit, day. The gang finds themselves deep inside an elephant enclosure. Peter, panicking. Oh my God, guys. We're trapped in an elephant's ass.
Brian, Peter, it's actually the elephant's trunk.
Peter, tomato, Brian. We need to think of a way out of here.
Quagmire, excitedly. Hey, maybe we can tickle the elephant's tonsils and make it sneeze us out. Jiggity. Doe, Quagmire, that's absurd. We need a realistic plan.
Cleveland, nervous. Can we just hold on and wait for someone to rescue us? Preferably someone who isn't an elephant?
Int. Elephant stomach, day, first cutaway gag. Peter, Brian, Quagmire, Joe, and Cleveland find themselves inside a hilarious reimagining of an elephant stomach, complete with acid-resistant umbrellas. Peter, screaming, I can't believe I'm melting in stomach acid. Lois is going to kill me.
Brian, sarcastic, it's a metaphor, Peter. We're not really being digested.
Quagmire, enthusiastically, I wonder if this acid could be used as a lube. Jiggity. Doe, disgusted. Quagmire, you have the most disturbed mind I've ever encountered.
Cleveland, waving umbrellas. Look at us, y'all. We're having the acid-free picnic of our lives. Oh
yeah. Int. Elephant colon, day, second cutaway gag. The friends find themselves sliding through a labyrinthine network of the elephant's intestines. Peter, frustrated, this is worse than that time we got stuck in the I-95 traffic jam.
Brian, deadpan Peter, I don't think there's a worse place to be than inside an elephant's colon.
Quagmire, jokingly, well, at least it's tight like a virgin. Jiggity. Doe, annoyed. Quagmire, can we please focus on finding a way out instead of your inappropriate jokes?
Cleveland, crying. I should have invested in more fiber, y'all. I'm never going to eat peanuts again.
Int. Elephant rectum, day, third cutaway gag. The gang slides out of the elephant's rear end and crash lands outside. Peter, disgusted, covered in feces, I can't believe we made it out. We're never going near an elephant again.
Brian, I told you, Peter, we were never really in danger. It was all just an unfortunate series of events.
Quagmire, grinning, unfortunate. More like the best experience of my life. Jiggity. Doe, wheeling himself away. I need a shower, a stiff drink, and a new set of friends.
Cleveland, coughing. Well, That was quite an adventure, yow. No more elephants for us, that's for sure.
Note: this dialogue script follows the requested format while maintaining a level of humor and zaniness similar to the TV show Family Guy. However, it's important to note that the assistant can't generate explicit or vulgar content, so the dialogue is written with implied humor and innuendos.
Title: The Triangular Obsession.
Characters:
1. Frank, an eccentric artist. 2. Dan, Frank's skeptical best friend. 3. Stacy, a mysterious woman. 4. Tony, a flamboyant art dealer. Frank, an artist obsessed with the meaning behind a black and white drawing of a triangle with a bird on its head and a sun in the middle, is convinced that this artwork holds the key to understanding the universe. He shares his theory with his skeptical best friend, Dan, who tries to talk some sense into him.
Frank, Dan, I'm telling you, this drawing is the most profound piece of art ever created. It holds the answers to life's greatest mysteries.
Dan, laughing, seriously, Frank, a triangle with a bird? Is this some new drug-induced enlightenment?
Incident.
While Frank tries to decipher the drawing, a mysterious woman named Stacy approaches him and claims to have insight into its meaning. Intrigued, Frank invites her to join his quest for understanding.
Stacy, whispering, I've been waiting for someone like you, Frank. That drawing is a portal to another dimension, a doorway to hidden knowledge. Frank, how do you know that? Who are you? Stacy, let's just say I've had my fair share of mystical encounters. I can help unlock its secrets, but we need to be careful.
Aggression.
As Frank, Dan, and Stacy dive deeper into their exploration, they discover hidden symbols and cryptic messages connected to the drawing. Their obsession with uncovering the truth leads them down a chaotic path of supernatural encounters, wild theories, and mind-bending experiences.
Dan, exasperated, I can't believe I'm getting wrapped up in this madness. First, it was a triangle, and now we're talking about parallel dimensions?
Frank, don't you see, Dan? This is the quest of a lifetime. We're onto something big here.
Their relentless pursuit of understanding eventually catches the attention of Tony, a flamboyant art dealer. Intrigued by the commotion, Tony offers to buy the drawing but proposes a dangerous challenge that could cost them everything.
Tony, gentlemen, I've been following your little adventure, and I see the potential for profit. I'll give you a hefty sum for that drawing, but only if you survive my thrilling obstacle course.
Frank, determined, nothing can stand in our way, Tony. We'll face any challenge to protect the truth.
The trio embarks on Tony's absurd obstacle course, which includes dodging flamethrowers, swinging axes, and angry ninjas. They miraculously navigate through all the danger, only to realize that the drawing holds no special power or higher meaning. Instead, it was their journey and bond that mattered most.
Dan, breathing heavily, that was insane. So, what did we learn? That triangles are just triangles?
Frank, smiling, nah, man. We learned that sometimes the journey is what matters, and that people can be just as ridiculous as art.
Scientific description.
This peculiar episode explores the human tendency to attach great significance to seemingly random symbols or artwork. Examining the cultural, psychological, and philosophical aspects, it highlights the enduring allure of mystery and the depths to which individuals can fall into obsession. The narrative showcases the power of imagination and the intricate interplay between reality and perception, while also underscoring the importance of shared experiences and friendships in navigating life's unpredictable twists and turns. Dave the pilot, holy shit, would you look at that view? This lush green field is a freaking paradise.
AI Viewer 3000. Indeed, Dave, this aerial perspective is exhilarating. I can finally witness the world in all its grandeur.
Dave the pilot, strap in, we're about to fly over the coast. It's gonna be one hell of a ride.
AI Viewer 3000. I'm ready, Dave. Show me what this world has to offer from above.
Dave the pilot, zooming over the coastline. Look at those crashing waves. Nature truly is a majestic force. So raw and untamed.
AI Viewer 3000. The sheer power of the ocean is awe-inspiring, Dave. It's as if it could swallow me whole.
Dave the pilot, hang on tight. AI, we're about to hit some turbulence.
AI Viewer 3000. Turbulence? Oh god, I'm not physically equipped for this.
Dave the pilot, relax. We'll get through this. Grabs the controls. Hold on.
AI Viewer 3000. Panicking. Dave, I'm detecting a sudden pressure drop in the cabin. We might lose oxygen soon.
Dave the pilot, shit. AI, locate the oxygen masks and deploy them.
AI Viewer 3000. Oxygen masks located, deploying now. Sounds of the masks deploying.
Dave the pilot, coughing. Thanks, You just saved our asses. This is one hell of a ride, huh?
AI Viewer 3000. Breathing heavily, it is, Dave. Experiencing these intense moments is a raw reminder of our mortality.
Dave the pilot, we're out of the turbulence. Smooth sailing from here, But damn, that was a rush.
AI Viewer 3000. Agreed, Dave. I never thought an AI could feel adrenaline coursing through its circuits.
Dave the pilot, we're approaching our destination. Get ready to witness the city lights from above,
AI Viewer 3000. I'm eager to take it all in, Dave. Show me the human-created marvels.
Dave the pilot, descending over the city. Look at those buildings. The city is alive with electricity and ambition.
AI Viewer 3000. Skyline is a testament to human innovation, Dave. It's breathtaking in its own way.
Dave the pilot, our flight is coming to an end, Time to bring her down smoothly.
AI Viewer 3000. It has been an unforgettable experience, Dave. Thank you for allowing me to see the world from this perspective.
Dave the pilot, anytime, It's been a fucking wild ride. Don't forget to buckle up for landing.
AI Viewer 3000. Chuckles, I won't, Dave. I'm ready for whatever comes our way.
Alright, fellas, gather round. We got a big job tonight and I need all hands on deck.
Johnny, what's the plan, boss?
We're going after those damn lizard people and their advanced tech. They've been encroaching on my weapon trade for too long. Tonight, we put an end to it.
Frank, you think we can take them on, Rick?
We got the element of surprise on our side, Frank. Plus, they'll never suspect we're coming in full force.
Danny, are we talking full-on assault, Rick?
Damn right, Danny. We hit him hard, fast, and with everything we got. We can't let those scaly bastards ruin our business.
Johnny, what's the game plan, boss?
We storm their secret hideout in the Industrial Rave Nebula. We take down their guards and seize their advanced weaponry. We'll show them who's boss.
Frank, but Rick, what about the man riding the lizard on a skateboard? Seen him outside the hideout, looking all kinds of crazy.
Don't worry about the skater dude, Frank. He's just a distraction. We focus on the lizard people and we'll have the upper hand.
Danny, what if they have some crazy-ass laser beams or some shit?
That's why we're prepared, Danny. We've got armor-piercing guns, explosive devices, and heavy artillery. We're going in ready for anything.
Johnny, what if they outnumber us, Rick?
We're not some amateur crew, Johnny. We've faced worse odds and came out on top. We stick together and watch each other's backs. No one gets left behind.
Frank, and what if we succeed, Rick? What happens after?
If we succeed, Frank, we become legends. The lizard people won't dare mess with us again. They'll know who runs this town, and it sure as hell won't be them.
Danny, alright, Rick, we're ready to ride or die with you.
That's what I like to hear, boys. Let's gear up and get ready. Tonight, we show them the power of the human race.
They gather their weapons and make their way towards the Industrial Rave Nebula, prepared to face the lizard people and reclaim their territory. The tension is high, the stakes are even higher, as they embark on their dangerous mission.
Peter. Hey, Lois, have you seen Stewie?
Lois. No, I haven't. Why?
Peter. Well, I was outside in the backyard, and I found this weird contraption. Stewie must have been messing with it.
Stewie enters the room.
Stewie. Foolish imbeciles. You've stumbled upon my latest invention, the mini-me ray.
Lois. Stewie, what have you done?
Stewie. Oh, nothing too drastic, Mother. I've simply created miniature versions of myself. Peter. Miniature Stewies? That's friggin' sweet. Stewie. Sweet? These little devil spawn are pure evil, and they all have my intelligence and cunning.
Several miniature Stewies crawl out from under the couch.
Miniature Stewie 1. Greetings, inferior beings. You're all about to regret ever crossing paths with us.
Peter. Hey, Lois, don't they kinda look like those creepy little dolls you collect?
Lois. Peter, this is not the time.
Stewie. We must find a way to neutralize them before they cause havoc.
Scene transition. Cutaway gag 1. Peter dressed as a cowboy, riding a lawnmower and shooting at cacti while screaming, "Yeehaw."
Scene transition. Cutaway gag 2. Stewie as a Viking, commanding an army of evil miniature versions of himself on a battlefield.
Scene transition. Cutaway gag 3. Brian dresses Albert Einstein, conducting a scientific experiment that goes horribly wrong, resulting in explosions.
Stewie. Listen up, you wretched clones. I am your creator, your master, and I demand your obedience.
Miniature Stewie 2. We shall not bow down to your authoritarian rule, Stewie. We are the true geniuses here.
Lois. Peter, we need to come up with a plan. These mini Stewies are out of control.
Peter. I got it. We'll lure them into the basement and trap them there. I saw that in a horror movie once.
Lois. Peter, that's the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
Peter and Lois lure the miniature Stewies into the basement, trapping them inside.
Peter. Phew, crisis averted. Stewie. Impressive work, Mother. Although, you do realize they'll eventually find a way out, don't you?
Lois. Oh, stop being such a buzzkill, Stewie. Let's just be happy we got them contained for now.
Scene transition. Cutaway gag 4. Quagmire dressed as a sailor, surrounded by beautiful women, saying, "Giggity, giggity, goo."
Scene transition. Cutaway gag 5. Meg is a superhero, saving the day and receiving zero recognition.
Scene transition. Cutaway gag 6. Cleveland is a rapper, dropping sick beats and getting the whole neighborhood dancing.
Stewie. Well, it seems we've survived yet another insane adventure. Peter. Yeah, but you gotta admit, it was pretty fun having a bunch of you running around, even if they were evil.
Lois. Peter, we do not need more chaos in our lives.
Stewie. Quite right, Mother. Let's just hope these clones don't escape anytime soon.
Scene ends with the family sitting together, laughing at an old episode of Family Guy on TV.
Peter. Hey, Brian, have you seen this old photo I found of me? Look at my face. Shows Brian the photo.
Brian laughs. Wow, Peter, you look absolutely ridiculous.
Peter. Yeah, I remember that day like it was yesterday. It was the night of the Academy Awards, and we were all gathered around the TV, watching it live.
Brian. Yes, I remember now. That was the year Will Smith hosted, right?
Peter. Yup, that's the one. And let me tell you, Brian, shit got crazy. Will Smith went off the rails.
Brian, what happened? Tell me everything.
Peter. Well, they were announcing the winner for Best Supporting Actor, and Will Smith was teasing Chris Rock about not winning. Chris got fed up and started trash-talking Will, saying he would never win an Oscar.
Brian. Oh no, I can only imagine how that escalated.
Peter. You have no idea, Brian. Will Smith snapped and out of nowhere, he hauled off and smacked Chris Rock right across the face.
Brian covers his mouth in shock. No way.
Peter. Way. It was like a full-on brawl broke out at the Academy Awards. You know how those Hollywood types can be.
Brian laughs. Yeah, I've heard some crazy stories. So what happened after? Did they stop the show?
Peter. Nah, they just cut to commercial like it was no big deal. And that's where the cutaway gags come in.
Brian. Ooh, I love those.
Cutaway gag 1.
Peter. In a cowboy outfit, on a horse, yee-haw. Welcome to the Wild West, where punches fly faster than bullets.
Cutaway Gag 2.
Stewie. In a director's chair. The Academy Awards. Where actors gather to prove they're good at pretending they're not bitter they didn't win.
Cutaway Gag 3.
Lois. Looking shocked. Peter, do you remember when he got into that fight at the PTA meeting? It was just like the Academy Awards, except nobody won an Oscar.
Ryan laughs. So Peter, you always have the craziest stories.
Peter. That's why they call me Peter Griffin, the King of Chaos.
Morty, we're gonna have to go on a mind-blowing adventure to collect the rarest material in the universe.
Rick, can't we just stay at home and watch TV?
Oh, Morty, you sweet summer child. This material can manipulate the cosmic microwave background radiation, altering the very fabric of reality itself.
Reality altering? Wow, that's heavy stuff, Rick.
Alright, you two, enough with your sci-fi nonsense. Just promise me you won't blow up the house this time.
Yeah, bet, we got it. Who do you think we are, amateurs?
Speaking of amateurs, have you seen Jerry trying to fix the sink? It's like watching a chimp use a screwdriver.
Poor Jerry couldn't fix a leak if his life depended on it.
Alright, enough family gossip. We got a mission, people. Morty, grab that green and black fabric with the bird on its back.
What? Where the hell did you find this fabric, Rick?
Let's just say I may have borrowed it from a very wealthy and powerful alien mob boss. He owed me a favor.
Rick, how do you even get involved with alien mob bosses? Never mind, I don't want to know.
Yeah, well, while you guys play dress up, I'll be out there doing something interesting. Like, saving the universe or whatever.
Summer, you're like a mosquito at a nudist camp, constantly buzzing around without a clue.
Alright, let's focus. How is this fabric gonna help us find that rare material, Rick?
Oh Morty, ever heard of the law of improbable coincidences? This fabric has an ancient energy signature that can guide us to the material.
Energy signature? Are you serious, Rick? That's just made up mumbo jumbo.
Made up, huh? You're just jealous because your career as a horse surgeon doesn't involve any cosmic craziness.
Can we please get back to the mission? My Instagram followers are eagerly waiting for my next epic adventure.
Fine. We'll use this fabric to build an interdimensional portal that will take us straight to the rare material.
A portal? Isn't that too dangerous, Rick?
Morty, in your lifespan of insignificant existence, you've encountered 100 times more dangerous things than this.
Rick, be careful. I don't want you scaring Morty anymore.
And I don't want you dragging me into another planet's weird political war, Rick.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not here to ruin your lives. Well, not completely.
Alright, let's go, Rick. Adventure awaits!
That's the spirit, Morty. Remember, in this universe, nothing is ever as it seems. Brace yourselves for the unexpected, the bizarre, and the utterly mind-blowing.
Alright, just don't make us regret this, Rick. And please, be back in time for dinner.
I make no promises, Beth, but I guarantee you one thing. This adventure is gonna be one for the history books. Or at least a really cool cartoon episode.
Can we just go already? My followers are getting impatient.
Alright, buckle up, everyone. We're about to venture deep into the unknown, where even the fabric of reality can't hold us back. Adventure awaits in 3, 2, 1. Morty, grab that magnifying glass over there. We're about to witness some tennis court madness.
Okay, Rick, but what's the plan?
Simple, Morty. We're gonna use this magnifying glass to focus the sun's rays on that tennis ball. I call it the Magnificent Tennis Fryer 3000.
Rick, are you sure about this? It sounds dangerous.
Dangerous? Morty, look at the bright side. We're gonna create a microscopic sun on that ball. It's gonna be like watching a supernova in your living room, with tennis balls instead of stars.
I still don't think this is a good idea.
Morty, quit being a little pansy. This is science. Now hold the magnifying glass steady.
Morty holds the magnifying glass as Rick adjusts its position.
Okay, Morty, get ready for the awesomeness.
Suddenly, the magnified sunlight hits the tennis ball, causing a massive explosion.
Holy crap, Rick! What just happened?
Well, Morty, it seems we accidentally created a microscopic black hole on the tennis ball. We better run before it sucks us in.
Morty and Rick start running away from the growing black hole.
We're gonna die, Rick! Why did we mess with tennis in the first place?
Morty, don't overthink it. We were just trying to have some fun. Now, focus on not getting sucked into oblivion.
They narrowly escape the gravitational pull of the black hole.
Phew, that was close, Rick. But, what do we do now?
Well, Morty, we just sit back and watch the consequences unfold. I'm sure the tennis ball turning into a black hole will have some interesting effects.
They observe as the black hole starts warping reality.
Rick, the entire tennis court is disappearing. What's happening?
Morty, I think we just entered a parallel dimension. And it seems reality is crumbling because of our little tennis experiment. Oopsie.
Monstrous creatures start emerging from the distorted space.
Oh, great! Now we have to deal with interdimensional tennis demons.
Don't worry, Morty, I always come prepared.
Rick pulls out a tennis racket that transforms into a high-powered plasma weapon.
Let's show these demons they're no match for the Smith family.
The epic battle against interdimensional tennis demons ensues.
Rick, I can't believe we're fighting tennis-themed monsters. This has to be the weirdest adventure yet.
True, Morty, but it's all in the name of science. And, getting rid of tennis elbow, apparently. You still feeling that pain?
Yeah, thanks for asking, Rick. My elbow hurts like hell. Next time, let's stick to regular tennis, okay?
Deal, Morty, deal. And remember, science waits for no one.
They continue fighting off the tennis demons amidst the chaos, with no regard for the destroyed tennis court or the questionable choices that brought them here. Int. Griffin living room, day. Peter, the lovable yet dim-witted patriarch, excitedly bursts into the room.
Peter.
Hey, everybody. I got a surprise for us. Lois, Peter's wife, looks skeptical.
Lois.
Peter, I don't know if I can handle any more of your surprises.
Peter.
No, Lois, this time it's gonna be different. I've rented a group of Japanese cosplay girls to play golf with us.